age because she was underage.
Yep.
So she was on the show and she's like, and when you watch it back, you can totally tell she's like 15 or some shit.
She was 17 on it.
I think she's younger than that when she
was
started.
14.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
When
holy
she
shit,
fucking
no
started.
way.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
way young.
Oh, that's why you
Pressures
didn't
of
see
time.
Yeah,
her
watch
actually
the
like,
watch the first like season or so and look at her and you'll go, oh shit, she really is young as fuck.
Does it make you feel guilty about wanting to bang her?
Not at all.
Modern day her, no.
She's
Well,
so
no.
hot.
When I watched that, when I watched the early season of that show, you definitely can tell she's way young.
When I watched that show, I was way younger than any of them. So.
Later seasons,
Oh, boy, hello, sexy. Ooh, that looks like some stationery.
This is a D&D notebook.
D&D stuff.
I love D&D.
nerd.
I
Are
don't
we
think
live?
anybody at this table
we
can
should be.
talk.
we should be.
We should.
I'm more of a geek than a nerd.
Technically, if we want to get
Why?
technical, a nerd is an academically inclined individual.
It's true.
Where a geek.
I definitely was an academic.
Me neither.
We should be live.
A geek is someone that's like really into specific things.
Yes, into one or multiple specific things.
I'm
That's it.
definitely
See,
a geek.
Fuck, I fucked it up.
Nowadays, people just call that like, well, they incorrectly and
I
inaccurately
know what
call
you're
it
saying.
autism. But, well,
Fuck
I
you.
know. I don't think that's an insult. I think that's a compliment.
Autism?
Yeah, because autistic people have the ability to just really focus on something and do it way better than anyone else.
Well, also
I mean, some
autism is
autistic
like
people,
a
but-
spectrum of things.
Yeah, there's
it's
a
not
lot
a
of
thing, and that's
It depends on
a
which
lot of people are
part
like
of the
autism. They
spectrum
think
you have.
they think it's synonymous with like Down syndrome.
I
Bill
think
Gates
that
has a
each-
form of autism.
I think that each part of the spectrum of
Bill Gates.
autism has a niche where they're just fucking
He's a social
great
autism.
at this particular
Most
type of
brilliant
thing.
people have some form of autism.
Or psychopathy. Or both.
Like Asperger's is on the autism scale.
Rowan, Rowan has Asperger's. I thought it wasn't on the spectrum anymore.
It's not. I thought it
I
was.
heard it wasn't, but I
I
hear
could
it
be
from
wrong.
Shitty places.
I know that it was at one time considered.
Yeah, Rowan has it.
Can I get this
He has also
But yeah, if you
sensory
have-
processing
If you have
disorder.
functional autism,
I'm determined.
it's like you wouldn't be able to tell
I
unless you
feel like
started
we're
to get to
Austin
know
all
the
the
person.
time.
Well, that's the thing is like, well, some of the things are kind of obvious, like they can't fucking tie their shoes, but they're just amazing at some sort of, piano or some sort of analytical thinking or. And so I think saying someone's autistic at something is an actual compliment.
It can be.
My mom would take that as one. She works with autistic kids every day.
Or like people that are savants. That shit's
yeah.
She
crazy.
loves savant syndrome kids. There's one kid who can type at he had a record in Utah for the youngest to be able to break 150 words per minute.
Holy fuck, that's fast.
I use a
I'm
computer.
impressed when I hit like 75.
I don't even type that fast. I type very accurately.
I average
Holy shit, this is just
I
a player's
average
handbook.
just around 70, I think.
I backed this on Kickstarter like 100 years ago. This is very cool.
I love buying shit and then you forget about it because it takes forever and then it's like a gift.
Yeah. Shit, yeah.
That happened with the shoes I got off iTailor because it took like 3
you
months.
got shit off iTailor?
I've only bought shoes.
The fuck's
bought
iTailor?
shoes.
You can
The shoes were the only
customize
thing I was on the
the
fence
your
about
own
because
clothing.
the way they had you measure.
You?
They had me
They
remeasure
fit
because
really
my
well?
feet are fucked up because my feet are wide
Dude, this
as
has everything
shit.
from a
But they
quick
fit pretty
guide
well.
to
I mean, you have to
character
stretch them
traits.
out because they're like leather.
Enjoyable.
But
But like the measurements you
Are you
take should
coming
account
through?
for that to some extent.
if anything,
You know,
I would
Austin?
maybe go
Huh?
a
Are we
tiny
coming
bit,
through?
like don't like go
Hey.
super tight, like give a little bit of breathing room. But because it'll just take longer to break in.
Yeah,
But you don't want to go too loose because you want them to fit
Do
well.
you want it up
But
on the...
I'll show you mine.
We
You
went on
might
up
have
on
seen
the-
the red and brown ones.
probably should.
I got them when we
here,
lived
but
together. in that
It'll
last
take a second.
apartment.
I vaguely remember them, but I don't.
Hey,
think
you're a
I ever
sorcerer,
looked at it
correct?
Yeah.
But yeah, they're red.
Yeah.
And, they're red and brown. I'll get
Red
more
and
compliments
yellow,
on
red
those
and yellow.
shoes than anything else.
See, that's something I really need.
And I got they had like a sale, so I got them like half off or some shit.
I'm gonna buy a suit tomorrow, but I've been advised not to buy shoes there. Probably because they're horrendously expensive.
Probably. You can buy pretty decent shoes for. You can buy like really nice shoes for
An
200
easy
and
way to know
less.
who's bad.
If you're going like legit.
Like this place sells shirts like this
Why
for
don't we get glitter
$300.
glue and give
So-
everybody a color on it?
Here, blue.
And I looked them up online, and
I
they're still
purple.
$300 online.
I purple.
I had.
You
purple.
had blue.
No, I was yellow.
Didn't you have blue?
I had blue.
There you go.
He just wasn't paying attention.
Kristen was red, I believe. You were
Yeah, the
pink.
red one's in there.
Yeah, because we put her dye in there.
This is a dead dye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we streaming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Green.
Hello, if you're out there.
So,
We're
if you're
throwing
streaming
dice.
and you're not playing a game, does that just make it a podcast? A Twitch cast?
Kind of. Well, there's a genre called IRL streams or in real life where
This-
people.
We can. There's actually a game category for Dungeons and Dragons now. Also, I went and got the Devil's Deck again because of how exclusive it was and how hard it was to find. That shit is the most expensive thing I've ever bought for D&D.
Huh.
And I have paid a lot of money for lots of other things. I was like, man, I could just find it. Like, somebody's probably selling it for pretty cheap.
No.
Should have just found out what was on there and just printed them yourself.
No.
That's how I feel about
These are
musical
actually like
equipment.
fucking playing cards. Like, really nice playing cards.
What was wrong with the other ones you had?
Nothing. I just wanted these because they had the specific devils on each of them
Ah.
that you draw.
Okay.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
We have got the books,
Do I know what they're doing?
which is not really any of us.
Oh, we lost our one viewer. Sorry, we weren't
Our
interested.
one viewer was probably us.
Fuck us. Fuck you, us.
Beer is more tasty when you work ridiculously hard.
What kind of beer?
It's not beer.
It's not
Mike's
beer.
hard beer.
Mark's
Lemonade.
lemonade?
It's vodka.
But lemonade.
It's vodka.
It is not
It's
beer.
just technically it's a cocktail.
Yeah, which
So-
is not a beer.
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's made from vodka. They don't have to tell you that on the label, but it is made from vodka.
I believe it.
Or with vodka.
You know how much better they are when you water them down with some more vodka?
I would.
I think personally I like the Smirnoffs better, but these are cheaper. I just can't justify
Smirnoffs.
You might want to,
Adjust it.
You got a lot of Gabe's head.
That's what I was waiting for.
Hello, us. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, it's
Oh, this is my arms.
Here, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do the thing. There we go.
Dude, look at that mustache.
Oh, that delay.
A little bit more,
Just a
because
bit
Royce
more.
is stupid tall.
I'm slouching, motherfucker. You want me to sit up straight?
Yes, do it, you bitch. You won't.
it's gonna be funny because you're gonna adjust and he's gonna be,
Oh, fuck. Too high. Oh, too low. Fuck my life.
Now I'm wishing I'd eaten one more of those tacos. Oh well.
I saved food for later.
In your
God
head.
damn it.
Yep. Squish.
Who is that? There's a character in the something that does that.
I don't know.
What something?
I don't know.
What's a
That
good character?
information is inaccessible at this point in time.
That's fair.
Access granted. Access to.
Yeah, I was gonna say simple access denied would have sufficed.
Fuck my life.
You fucked it up. Welcome to the section of the stream where we try to set up the camera. Dun, dun, dun,
This is
dun,
why
dun, dun,
I
dun.
leave early on Fridays. And today I left 15 minutes late.
That's
Working
right.
hard.
But your
Working
boss will
hard
appreciate
and
it.
hard you working.
No, no one
Doesn't
cares.
fucking matter.
No one fucking cares.
Somebody
I work for a
cares.
corporation.
They care.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, but mine is much bigger than yours.
Mine's tiny.
I
Yeah,
don't
yours
work
cares
for a
more about its
corporation.
employees than mine does.
I work for an LLC.
come on.
Mine's so small that I work closely
Oh,
with
right,
the
right.
president.
I work closely with all of the VP's butt.
Come work with me on the other side.
I've met our CEO once.
Why?
In person.
I don't see our CEO that much, but he knows me by name, so.
Well, your
I do a lot
CEO
more
works
than
in
you
your
do.
office, doesn't he?
When
A lot more different things.
Yeah, your CEO
I
works
get
in
to
building.
talk
Mine
to a
works
lot
in
more
when he's
people.
there.
So first things first, we want your health to be increased.
Yes, I do.
So you're going to
I want my
take-
squishiness to go a little less squishy.
You're going to take your health, and you're going to erase it, and then you're going to fill it in with a larger one. I need a pencil. Do I need a
We're
pencil?
doing this one at a time.
We're
Right?
doing it one at a time.
Sure.
But if you'd like a pencil, there are
I
right
don't need
over
to
right
write
there.
anything. I just wanted to have a pencil in my hand.
Right.
We get a pencil fight.
Oh yeah! Hurrah!
We're here to entertain the people.
That would end up with
I'm gonna take
stabbing.
this one
Yep.
doing that
Okay.
in case anyone decides to chat with us.
Well,
Go ahead and roll a
Anyone watching?
d8.
It's too early for supervisor.
That's a d10.
Yep, I'm looking.
D8 for
Shoot the camera. Shoot the camera,
Oh, there's shit I
man.
didn't move.
Yep.
Well, if anyone's watching, then we should mention that this is my
This
first
isn't my
time
shit.
drinking in 2019.
Cheers to that.
Yay.
Fuck off.
8.
8. Oh, solid roll. Now add your Constitution modifier.
My morning constitution.
No, modifier, not
Do
score.
you listen to Chicken Bat while you do
Oh.
No.
Nothing.
So 2.
Impressive.
Modifier is 2.
That's what I did.
How well
Oh,
you're able to
10.
do
Oh,
that
10
is
and
disturbing
I see.
to me.
8
So-
plus 2 is
So
10.
your total health would now be 21, right? Because you're at 11?
Yep.
Alright.
I need
Excellent.
my
Woo,
back.
21.
Are you guys done yet? Just let
So
me know
do I
when
get
you're
to
done.
go
That
straight
wasn't
to
loud
full
enough.
health?
Wait.
Oh!
Well, no, yeah.
Those ones get me. Those
Where
ones
we
are
are in the
bad.
story, yes, you will be at full health.
Okay.
But just, it's fine.
Don't worry about it right now.
I popped earlier today, so I'm.
Your
I'm not
proficiency
sure.
bonus does
I
not
can
pull up.
pop multiple times a day.
Your sneak attack is still
Just in case I have someone who's
6,
annoyed by it
and
in
now
the
you
morning,
have cutting
afternoon,
afternoon,
and
aware that you
evening.
do have cutting action.
Dude, my dad gets
As a
scurrier
bonus,
too. It's funny.
You, on your
Annoying.
turn,
Keep that in
you
mind
can
every
take a
time.
Horrifying.
dash,
Next time I encounter it.
disengage,
For
or
some
hide
reason or another.
actions.
Yeah.
As a bonus action, fuck, that's good. Okay,
Yeah, so I can
sorry.
do 2 and then that.
I forget how powerful stupid drugs are. Okay. At level 2, you also get. Oh, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You get cutting action, which we just went over.
Which you just went over. Level 3's where I'm going to start kicking ass.
I get reckless attack. Wow, that seems.
Uncanny dodge is my favorite in the rogues.
That sounds like a bad thing.
Right? Maybe leveling up is not going to take
When I
as
make
long
the
as I
first
thought.
attack roll on my turn,
Yeah.
is good at gain advantage on melee
Yeah.
weapon attacks with strength.
Well, we
until
can
the
always
end of the
play.
turn.
We can always play switch.
But you're like the Einstein.
minus the
of
controller,
orcs,
which
so
I
it
forgot
should
to
be
bring over.
okay.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you have it too. So.
Yeah.
And you are going to the assassin room.
Yes. Nothing happens until 3.
So nothing happens until 3. That's very true.
Go like this. You should go like this.
No.
I just really want to imagine what you look like with a Hitler stash. I mean, a chaplain stash.
Yeah, they're both creepy.
As I say, are same thing, right?
It's not the same thing.
I mean, doing
Well,
some
Hitler-
underage girls is nothing like killing a bunch of Jews.
No, but he
Hitler
was
did
just
get the
a bunch of
idea from
anti-Semite.
Chaplin. He
Yeah.
liked the dude.
I mean, the stash idea, but
yeah,
not the other
not
stuff.
the other duh. He was like, I like that Chaplin guy. Fuck the Jews.
Fucking hell.
He saw what Chaplin was doing. He's like, those girls, they're Jews. I get it now.
I do not have the map ready, but I can paint a very lovely picture if you want to start the first part tonight.
We can if it doesn't take us so long.
I just need food at some point.
I am
Did you
trying
not
to eat
eat?
food
No,
too.
I was at
How
work.
would she eat when we picked her up
I
from
had
work?
charcuterie.
You could eat some whiskey.
Would you like a
There's
plate
lots
of
of carbs.
charcuterie?
I would.
Did I mention I have charcuterie? Give me one sec.
Do you
I
also have
charcuterie.
also have cheese?
I don't have cheese
You have
because
charcuterie.
I want to make it a right
don't have
charcuterie, but I do also have the additional crackers.
But you don't. Okay, I was like, you need some accoutrement to go with your charcuterie. You gotta
Need some fromage to go with it.
Dry aged meats.
Yes.
So you probably have some sort of summer sausage or salami.
Or
I'm
hopefully
saying-
something better than that. Those things.
Gino Salame,
Genoa?
Bianco d'Oro, Italian dry salame, hot kilasa salame,
Told you it was salami.
and peppered salame.
Salame.
I love the way you pronounce
It
Genoa.
says charcuterie. I
Genoa.
haven't seen this at the store actually.
Genoa.
Genoa salami.
You know?
I thought I was thinking of you guys.
Dioro. Italian dry.
I got it for last Friday.
Do anything else thinking of us?
Hot
Lots of
calabrese.
Calabrese. Ooh, that's nice with the spicy one.
Alright, asshole. It's your turn.
Salad.
What do I need to do? Hold on, I have to send this text real fast.
Alright, never mind.
Go
Ian, it's your
on.
turn.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm not sending a text or anything stupid like that.
Bust open the
It's
charcuterie.
important.
What am I to do?
You're
It's
not
gonna get us a
barbarian.
viewer.
You're a sorcerer.
Okay.
Sure.
Look, we're playing D&D. You gotta talk in a D&D accent.
I'm sorry. Don't make my accent cool.
Yeah, sure. Alright.
I have a friend who's actually playing a character with that accent specifically. He's playing a kobold.
Oh, does he do it totally seriously?
Yeah, he does. He's like, come on, guys. And it's like, I love it. Pencil. Pencil.
Don't mind if I do.
Thank you for the crackers.
These are good pencils.
Just wheat things for
Are they?
and crackers.
Ooh, it's very.
Mechanically.
Is that a 2015?
Ooh, it's a number 2.
No, it's not.
Gabe knows all about number 2s.
It's not. It's like a point
God, you
seven.
shit
Sorry,
more
it's
than
a
I
point
could ever
seven.
think. Alright. You need to roll an additional d6, sir, and add your constitution modifier. This will be for your
D6?
health. Yep,
Oh,
roll.
shakalaka!
Roll.
That's
That's a
not
3.
valid. It's
No.
not valid.
Roll again. Roll again. You whore. Oh, your hit
Oh, you
dice
fucking
goes
idiot.
up to 2.
Okay.
That indicator goes up to 2. So add. What's your con modifier?
2.
Yep. So you'll add a total of 5 to your
Okay.
maximum health, which is 8. Right.
Total?
No, yeah, total. Hit die total 2.
I thought that was a 1 for a second.
Well,
It's not. It was just
It's a
separated.
separator.
I
no,
assume
I
I
realized that.
currently
I was
have
like-
one maximum
I
health.
tried to erase
You
it.
do. You can leave your current health blank when your
That's
maximum
very
health
savory.
equals your current health.
It like hydrates in your mouth. It's like wow, wow. Some good.
So
good
it
sausage.
explodes right into your...
Your total hit die is 2.
What's that?
That's not a 1.
Oh.
That's just a defining mark.
I did the same
just
thing.
went over
Louis.
it.
Yep, I did it too.
Just a
Don't
second
worry.
ago.
2.
Granted, I was further away when I looked
Alright.
at it.
Now,
It's
at
further along.
second level, a sorcerer knows a total. Oh, you learn font magic.
Oh, dude,
Font
you can do
magic?
At second
calligraphy.
level, you tap into a deep. Yeah, font of it.
That was a slow
Into
burn
a
joke.
deep wellspring of magic within yourself. This wellspring is represented by sorcerer points, which allow you to create a variety of magical
You have to
effects.
do that. You have to. I cast calligraphy.
So I basically have...
It's
I
super
basically have
effective.
a second stomach of
It causes
magic to
confusion.
vomit.
In just a second.
Okay.
I think Haley knows how to do calligraphy.
You should have right here.
Because you took a class, which is
And then-
crazy to me.
I found my keys.
Shit, I have no
In my
idea.
pants.
I wonder what this one is.
We'll go over it in just a
I
second.
think this is
Before
the
that,
pepper.
we need to determine
Pepper. That would
cantrips
make
known
sense.
still for spells known. You
Oh,
get an
that's
additional
a
spell,
pepper.
you bitch.
This is
Probably
probably
the
the
hot.
One of these?
Yeah, one of those. You. I have words. Mean words.
Do I get to choose which one?
You do. Let me find the sorcerer spell list first.
This time I'd like to read about each one.
You're more than welcome to. You did the first time too. You were just fucked up, you idiot.
I mean, yeah. I had a couple martinis.
Not
that
much
night.
has changed this time around. A few less martinis.
This is my second drink
You know.
in 2019.
Do you think it's more effective since you haven't been drinking?
It's
Because
hard
it-
to tell because the first drink was very strong and on an empty stomach.
What the hell is a spell list?
If you had to say yes or no, what would you say?
I'd say yes.
Like your tolerance is lower. Because you smoke. I figured it might be. Because I know with smoking and it's usually like that.
Smoking and lots of things.
Smoking is gross.
Cigarettes.
Really
Why don't you
is.
ever smoke?
Cigarettes.
Well, no, I still think
Probably
smoking,
if you look
even
up
like
in this,
marijuana, is
it'll
kind of.
show
I mean,
you
it's
spells.
it's pretty gross,
Thank
but
you.
it's way better than cigarettes. Cigarettes are gross because they smell way worse.
And they have
Well, that's
rat
the thing
poison and
is
jet
with
fuel in 'em.
with marijuana, it's you have to do less smoking to get more benefit.
Yeah.
with cigarettes, you basically, I don't know. With marijuana, it's like a 4-to-1, like benefit to smoking ratio, and with cigarettes, it's like a 0.5-to-1 benefits to smoking ratio.
Cigarettes work.
Plus, if I blow weed smoke in your face, that's awesome because you can get effect from that. If someone blows cigarette smoke in your face, they're just a total asshole.
It's like those assholes in the diesel trucks that drive by you and
Oh my
coal.
god.
Diesel's not as bad for the environment.
Yeah, but it's still an asshole move to blow
All right.
coal at a red light.
Fuck, I know there's a comprehensive list.
I will
Eating
not
it
sleep
for
until I
the-
find that list.
Best part is
Because we
there's a
found it
page you
before,
can
we
move
went
from
over
you
it, and we were
to
like,
him.
pick this, this, and this. I'm a fucking moron. Give me 1 sec.
What?
I found it. Immediately found it. As soon as I called myself a moron.
Sounds about right.
That happens at work all the time. We'll be like, what am I, a fucking idiot? Yes, I am.
Alright. So, first level spells, you already have Witch Bolt and Burning Hands, which by far the best.
Okay.
There's also Charm Person,
Is this the drawing?
right?
I'm gonna say yes.
So, do I get
This is
one
Jen's
from
one.
here?
Maybe
Nope,
this is the
not
giant
yet.
church.
What
Second-
about second level.
So,
That's not very
let me explain how spells work.
Okay.
It's hard to tell.
You get the
Wish they were
different levels
marked.
of spells as the chart has it divided. The top level of spell is only a
There's
9.
no, like,
And you only get one of
indication.
those starting at level 17. Right? So these are like a rank of spells. Like this is first rank spell, second rank spell, third rank spell, fourth rank spell, so on
Yeah,
and so forth,
obviously the
right?
pepper one.
You get those unlocked at different levels. So right now you
Has
still only
crushed red
have
pepper
first
in it.
level spells, first rank
So
spells.
I
guess it's this one.
unlock second level
This would be-
spells.
this one.
At
This
3.
one might be.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
And then at 4 you get
This is the
an additional one.
This would be
Then
the
at
range.
5 you
This
unlock third.
That's what I'm thinking because of the
And
black
then
spots.
at 8 or
I
at
don't
7
know,
you
what
unlock
was
fourth,
fourth be though?
so on and so forth until you unlock
Dry
ninth.
aging.
Okay.
When you
That's
dry
actually
age,
that's
you
actually
cut all
more
the shit
realistic
Yeah.
if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like leave shit.
Comparing
in the middle of that
professional
shit.
world.
Black pepper and gelatin used for.
When you're level
coating.
5, that means you're mastering
Already
level
at a
4 and
stage.
3 stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. So right now you have one additional spell from the
That was
first level
peppery. I need to
spell.
pour some fill that drink.
The Witch Bolt is the most powerful one. If you have questions about any, I'll ask them. Charm person basically makes somebody your close friend, and they'll do what you suggest to a point.
Thanks,
To a
dear.
point.
The Magic Orb is
To
crazy.
the point of how well I rolled.
No.
Oh.
Mm-mm. If you succeed, they'll treat you as a long lost friend. Comprehend languages is exactly what it sounds. You comprehend languages that are read, write, and capable of being comprehended by a mortal, and even some that aren't.
Okay, so I can comprehend any language.
Potentially any, but there are some limitations to it, like God languages and stuff.
Unless the story builds in a language.
You got it. Detect magic. You detect any magical runes left anywhere, any item that's magical, any magic currently being casted in any form, things like that. Disguise self is exactly what it sounds. You have a capable disguise that you look like something else in a comparable form to your actual size. So you're however tall, right? Say you want to look like a gnome, you can make yourself look like however tall you are, a gnome. Expeditious retreat, I don't know anything about it. If you'd like to know more, we can read on it. False life, you give something, it's odd how they describe it, but essentially you make something seem alive that is not. Like you can make a body move, like twitch and breathe, like its chest, lungs will compress and decompress. Featherfall, you can cast it on a willing creature or object, and you can fall a great distance at the speed of a feather.
Really slow.
fog cloud, you create a fog cloud. Jump,
Consider
you
the
use
additional
the material
accoutrements.
component of
If you access
a
both palate cleansers
cricket's
and
leg
pairings.
or a
Horse
grasshopper's
head
leg,
bonus.
and you can
Horse heads,
jump
horseradish bread, and
triple
butter
or
pairings.
quadruple your strength.
Horse heads, pepper house,
Or your
gourmand.
strength.
Musty bread,
Mage
dried
armor,
fruit,
you
nuts,
use
and
mithril
olives.
as a component,
Suggested beverage,
which is
such as
very,
a
very,
full-bodied
very
red
expensive,
wine, such as
but it
Shiraz,
changes your DC
Cabernet,
up too,
and Malbec, or a craft
for a
beer.
temporary amount of time until you get hit. So that one's
This
definitely
one might
can
be
be useful,
hot.
it's not really.
Yeah,
Magic
this is hot 'cause
missile
there's
is a
red pepper
magic
in there.
missile that never misses.
Yeah, I could see the flicks. Kind of.
It can be caught at
Fucking
higher
magic
levels
mess.
by
These
things
cheeses.
that can catch missiles, but magic missile is 100% accurate.
Is it this
Does it
one?
do much damage?
So this must be.
It's
the
1d4, but it never
dragon? Or
misses.
this
So.
one? I don't know which.
And your spell attack modifier. So 1d4 plus
Wherever you're
5.
reading all that.
So if I do really, so
Right.
it doesn't do as well as Witch Bolt if I
No.
manage to get a hit. A good roll.
Yeah, that's a hot.
Okay.
Ray of Sickness causes an enemy to convulse and shiver, causing them to be sick and giving them disadvantage in a few things. Shield, I have no idea. Silent Image, you create a image that does not make
Maybe
noise.
that is a dragon. So that's probably just
And
right.
it has
I don't know
a
what those
certain
things
height,
are.
width, and depth of the image as well, but it is an arcane, see-through, impassable image. Sleep, you roll a certain amount of d6s depending on the rank of spell that you cast it at, either first, second, third, fourth level, and that total hit points puts the creatures to sleep. Thunder Wave, you create a loud, thunderous boom. It is a cube, a 10-foot or 20-foot cube that does damage and knocks back enemies, and you already have Witch Bolt. Are there any more you would like to learn more about or read on?
Let's see.
So I think
Down here.
so I think it's probably between comprehend languages and detect magic.
Alright,
But I would like to read about expedition retreat.
perfect. Let me do that.
You want that one yet?
This is more comprehensive. For the same things. I'm sorry, what were the two that you said originally and then you wanted to learn more about Expeditious Retreat?
I was trying to decide between
This off of it. Fine.
I have them right here. This is your list of the whole.
detect magic, comprehend languages, or expeditious retreat is the one I want to learn more about.
Alright, Expeditious Retreat. This spell allows you to move at an incredible pace. When you cast a spell and then use a bonus action on each of your turns until the spell ends, you can take the dash action.
What counts as a bonus action?
A bonus action, you have a bonus action, an action, and a movement in a turn. So you can use your bonus action to take a dash action, as well as your movement. Excuse me, when you cast this. Shit, yeah, I guess you could also move your regular pace. So you can move 35 feet or 30? 30 feet? It's 30, yeah.
Where is that?
Right here.
Under speed.
So a dash is defined as using your action to move an additional 30 feet. So it allows you as a bonus action to move 60 total feet, because it is a dash.
60 total feet every turn if I choose.
Yep.
I feel like that
Which
was
is
a dragon
very,
one.
very fast.
To just have such like a
60
This
feet
is what
in
did you know?
6 seconds
Yes.
is very, very fast.
This one just seems like so safe.
Yes.
One.
Okay, well now I might have to read
Why
about
does
the
it
other
seem so much
two
more
to
safe?
compare.
Alright. And detect magic and comprehend languages, which are both very cool.
Let's just see. Who knows?
Detect magic. It's a concentration spell up to 10 minutes. For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30
It
feet
is
of you.
good.
You sense
I like
magic in
spicy.
the way. Use the action to the faint aura around a visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
Can penetrate most barriers and is blocked by 1 foot
Put a
of
stone, 1 inch of common metal, and a thin sheet of lead. So it's a radiation-based spell. This looks spicy.
It's not.
Really?
That's the spicy one.
3 feet of water.
That's enough red pepper.
Yes. Okay, and the other one
It's got black
is.
pepper.
Comprehend languages?
Yeah. Good next page.
I feel like we could just start
Oh, no.
a whole
It was
show
right
where
there.
we try different
Wait,
spots to talk about.
I'd be okay with that. We probably won't make any money, but I'll use on me all every day, man.
Mine.
Sense. Duration is
You have to
understanding
pay
literal
attention.
meaning, and then
I
the
feel-
literal meaning. There's got to be a reason why they do that. When they say that, the literal meaning, and then
Yeah,
you
we're
start
trying to
meaning
shoot
measure here. You must understand
Little cheddars.
The creaminess would be so nice.
So 1 minute for you.
I'm just glad there's crackers.
Is that
in
fair
it.
to significance? The amount of time it takes.
Some Gouda would be great.
So if you're in combat and you have a whole page of text, 1 minute is 10 rounds because a round is
Yeah.
only 6 seconds.
What else does it recommend?
Okay.
Age, Gouda,
So not in combat.
Don't do it in combat.
Yeah.
long.
But it's a very cool spell. It's a very utilitarian spell.
Like green pepper cold jack.
Give me one of the spicy.
Swiss.
Because I've had a cold, I'm not going to touch it and let you eat it.
Oh,
So.
buddy. Me too.
You know what? Well, I haven't had it in a long, long time.
Dick.
I've never had that.
Yeah,
So
never
our
had
max
that,
health
so-
in armor class is not very
Fucking
good
cheap
still,
cheese.
compared to anyone else here, right?
Dubliner.
Hmm? Your armor class is the lowest, yeah.
And max health, right?
You are a glass cannon, friend. But you are a very useful glass cannon.
You know, fucking squishy, but you're strong as fuck.
You've done the most damage out of
Shoot
everybody
between
in
my
the
legs.
fight so far, so.
Hey,
I have potential, but I roll like a dickhead.
You do?
Ridiculous.
So
He has the
I'm
most
trying to
potential,
decide whether
so
I should
go
go
for
with
that.
detect magic, comprehend languages, or
I
run
do.
away really fast.
What?
Nothing.
Well, it really depends on like if I knew the overarching theme of like the next campaign.
You won't.
Then I would. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing is that
It's
would
like
guide
life,
this
dude. You don't know what's
decision.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
You hope for the best and
Wow.
plan for the worst.
So just shut your mouth and
Pardon?
eat some charcuterie.
I can already move
You should
30.
make that a thing.
I can
Shut
already
your
move
mouth and eat
30
some
feet.
charcuterie.
Fucking t-shirt right there.
It's like that t-shirt.
Just shove a sausage in.
So
Yes.
is detect magic more of a thing that would allow me to get more? I don't know if it works this way, but like secrets.
Potentially.
What was it? Shut up and eat
And
some
is that more
charcuterie.
important than running away really fast or understanding shit?
Potentially.
Well, the guy who is more experienced in D&D is saying potentially.
Charcuterie.
Do you
It
know how to
depends
spell
on
it?
what you think.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Simple as
Which
a
one
box.
do you
What was
Shut
your
up.
character?
do you feel? Yeah. Which one do you feel
I
your
could've.
character
Did it for me a lot
Would,
faster than I would have.
would be
Sure.
able to use most?
So,
like
Cute.
from your
Rude.
backstory, from your character's experience, what do you think would
It
he?
got charcuterie and then it got you. You know how to spell.
Well,
Don't get it.
comprehend
Shut
language is
up.
basically
Yep.
uh,
Translate. It's a more comprehensible Google Translate.
Expedition's retreat is basically
Running really fast.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It is running very, very fast.
So unless you're gonna run away.
Can't I already move pretty fast? Or
No,
pretty...
that's the average.
Yeah, okay.
A wood elf can hit 35, so you should be able to aim. Just kidding.
You
Great.
should
My
fit
speed's
a-
also 30, if that makes you feel any different.
Any base humanoid is 30. Goliath, I believe, is 35. A wood elf is 35. An Aasimar is 35. Or is 30.
Would have been asking you.
A Tabaxi is 35.
That's
A
a
gnome
Celeste
is
Axie.
25. A halfling, are you 30 or 25?
25.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some little legs.
One
Some
question.
cute legs.
though.
Yeah. Yes, answer.
Hold on, I might actually be
I
able to
walk with
answer
him all the
that.
time.
Yeah.
Fucking walk like that.
Dude, well, I have relatively short legs for how tall I am, so I don't actually take that many steps.
I love that you and I can share shoes.
I have
Really?
tiny feet, man. My feet, I have hobbit feet. They're short and they're fat.
Okay,
Harry.
I looked at both of your feet. You both have hobbit feet. They're just
Oh, what size shoe do you
baby
wear?
feet.
9.5.
Get that from your
We're
dad
at
or
12
your
and a
mom?
half, friend.
Yes.
I have the feet you should have.
Okay, I'm rolling out extra.
I say I feel like I have decently sized feet for what
I would
how tall
pick
Yeah,
My
and
feet
they're
just
so
stop.
from
cute.
the character that you
Well, I have
presented to
relatively good
me.
balance because they're so wide.
Comprehend languages or detect magic would right be up your alley.
I think detect
Maybe
magic would be a little bit more useful
That's what, like, they
because
have a regular slender foot.
because
Magical items are great.
Plus their hair.
You're
so it
right.
just makes it
Yeah.
worse.
in different words, but yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I'll do detect magic.
All right, go ahead and write detect magic there for me.
Fuck it. Take your time over there.
Hey, leave him be.
I'm just making a joke.
Some
this whole thing
people,
is-
some people take a little bit longer to finish than others.
Some
It's
people-
okay.
So
I love this whole, like-
consider each option.
Peace among worlds.
Peace among worlds.
I just wanted to do that because he's fucking off.
I love the. Oh well, hell, we'll probably be able to get to the campaign. This is going a lot faster than I thought.
Yeah, no. And then I remembered that we had magic users.
Yeah.
It'll take a second. The total
That'll be
spells,
easier.
or the spell slots,
Don't
fill in
smash.
that third
Don't
bubble.
smash more.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Because that is your. Now you have 3 level 1 spells you can cast. Please stop.
So
I love that guy in The
Letter
Simpsons.
I know.
it's about these Canadian Hicks. And
What else
town
do
of
we get?
5,000 people.
So
This is
font
why
of
I think
magic.
you'd enjoy it.
You
Because
and I-
you and I would relate
This
to
is
this
going
Oh,
to
God.
so
take
well.
a minute. Alright.
And there's the scabs.
You have
are
sorcerer
usually
points
about
now.
2 years and-
You have 2 sorcerer points. You
It's
gain
just-
more
there's
as you
one
reach
bar
higher
in
levels,
town,
as shown in the
and
sorcery points
kind
column
of
of your sorcery table.
Bullshit stuff they get up to.
You never have more
It's
sorcery
pretty funny
points
shit. It's
I'll
pretty
show you.
good
What's
shit.
it on?
then shown on table for your level. You regain all spent
I watched
points
Trailer Park
when you
Boys
finish a
very
long
briefly.
rest.
I
Your
never finished
sorcerer
it.
points are over here, friend.
That shit's pretty
Okay.
interesting.
You have a total of 2. Yep.
Can't remember
Go
where
ahead
I
and
got
fill in
to.
2. What does the table below that say?
I thought of a lot of really random
Total uses.
you know,
Oh, put total uses too.
discussions, but like they do this thing where
Alright.
what is it?
And
To be honest,
flexible
To be
casting.
honest,
You can use your
anytime
sorcerer
anyone
points
says
to
that
gain
now.
additional spell
To be
slots or
honest.
sacrifice
To
spell
be
slots to
honest.
gain additional sorcerer
kind of
points.
like he does.
You learn other ways to use your sorcerer points as you reach higher levels. Creating spell slots. You can transform unexpended sorcerer points into 1 spell slot as a bonus action on your turn. The creating spell slots table shows the cost of creating a spell slot as given level. You can create spell slots no higher in level than 5th. Any spell slot you create with this feature vanishes when you finish a long rest. So, you can expend
This is
2
way
sorcery
more
points
fun than
for
others.
1 first level spell
This is
slot.
way
So you
more
can turn
than
this from
used, I think.
3 to 4,
This one's really-
potentially, by using both of
This
those.
one's a lot. This is
Converting
a
spell slots into sorcery points. As your bonus action on your turn, you can expend 1 spell slot
This
and
is
gain
one
a
of my
number of
favorites
sorcery
I've
points
ever
equal
wanted.
to that slot's level. So, for example, you can first level you can turn
Just have so
into
much
1
flavor.
sorcery point apparently.
I might have to write that down.
You have that all here, friend. I believe. You know, yeah. You have a number of sorcery points. Sorry, it should have everything there. Doesn't look like you can do anything with it. Until you get meta magic at 3rd, which is dope as fuck. Something that I need to read up on.
We got a little time.
Yeah, we do. Alright. We rolled for your health.
Dangerous.
We changed your total hit die to 2. You get nothing else.
Fucking assassin
Two?
is awesome.
So if you're when you level up,
Believe
you still
you are
get level
solid.
1
Do you have any
stuff?
questions? Anything else I can do?
That's what I thought.
Alright. Oh, we also need to roll backgrounds tonight. Ooh.
But we already did that.
No, we need to do it again.
It's so man.
There is a very important thing I totally spaced on. That I'm very now excited for. Also, where did my raccoon pencil?
Could not tell you.
That's what I know. Alright,
I don't know, man. I don't even know what that is.
do you want to go before Tyler?
Pass
I
those
don't care.
2 gummies over here. After your drink.
Dude, these are fucking good, by the way. I saw them at the store one day, and I thought about getting them.
I love charcuterie. Barbarian.
I'm a barbarian.
I will tell you this. A true expensive charcuterie board tastes a lot like more shit than this.
A lot shitter than that?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is better than that?
Maybe you just don't have the
I
palate.
don't have the palate for it, I guess, but...
For dog shit? I don't
Yeah.
think most people do.
Remember when we were in the Ritz-Carlton and I got the charcuterie board?
I feel like fancy
Time to
charcuterie is
focus.
kind of stanky.
It was.
Because it's aged, so yeah, it's got
It
a
was like
funky
true age, and it is totally funky.
It's funky,
and
man.
nice. Like this
Your
is good for-
proficiency bonus stays at 2. You gain reckless attack, which is here,
Mm-hmm.
as well as danger sense.
Danger zone.
Reckless attack. Starting at 2nd level, you can throw aside all concern for defense.
Hell
To
yeah.
attack with fierce desperation. When you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn. Danger sense. At 2nd level, you gain an uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as traps and spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
So it's always active?
Yeah, that one is. Reckless attack you have to remember and choose.
And so is it the first attack like in the battle or just at the beginning or on my turn?
The first attack,
'Cause it says on your turn.
yep, on your turn. Because
So I can do it every turn?
uh-huh.
Okay.
A
I just wanted to
barbarian
clarify.
later gets many attacks. Like a 12th level barbarian, I believe, has a total of 4.
It's crazy.
It's kind of scary. You do not get anything for rage at
Oh yeah,
second
level
level.
5, extra attack. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
You do not get anything for rage at
Spicy?
2nd level.
Dry aged pepper,
No, not until 3rd level.
regular,
No.
vanilla.
Why can't I be 3rd level?
Which path did you choose? Ancestral Protectors. So you picked Path of the Berserker? Do you have Frenzy on there? Brutal Critical. Let me look for that. Oh, Path of the Berserker, yes. You do have Frenzy on there. Oh wait, did I? Fuck, I just looked for it. Couldn't see it.
I don't see Frenzy.
Ancestral Protectors. Where am I not seeing it? I wonder if this is a class that is not actually in the book. That I was like, hey, you want to pick this one? So that's probably it.
Ooh, there's whole peppercorns
Well,
shoved in
You
there.
get cool shit later. That's what you need. Great. Okay.
I love that I'm like so poor.
I think that is what you get. I think that is all for you, friend.
That's it?
Yep.
I don't even get more health?
Oh, I lied.
was like,
Go
fuck,
ahead
man.
and roll a d10.
Oh, here's different.
A d12. Fuck. A d12.
No.
Yep, this one?
Yeah, you got it. The
So why compared to this
Kentucky
one?
A
Damn
2.
it.
Oh, you fuck.
Fuck!
Plus your con modifier.
Is my con.
Constitution. Yep, 2.
4.
So, total of... You're at 17 hit points.
That sucks.
I have more than you.
I could have went so much more.
Coulda went.
Fuck, man, that annoys me. Wait,
Yeah,
what was
you-
I, 17?
17 total.
That sucks.
Thing is I'm still squishier than
No
you are.
bitching.
I know it just sucks to get 2 out of a possible 12.
Yeah, it does.
What was that? 20%.
All right. Your total hit die here.
22%.
Total hit die. Put in 2.
17%.
Barbarians are a simple but very effective class. All right, and now I believe that is everything for you.
Not yet proven
All right,
effective.
Kylie.
I want to put that right out there.
Druids.
I mean, when I can roll though, that's when I'm effective.
You've proven effective
My
at
favorite.
perception.
You have an additional spell slot on that spell sheet. Go ahead and fill in another bubble on the 1.
I almost prefer the sausage without the cracker.
Me too. You want to throw one of those my way so I can just eat out of it?
Open your mouth.
One of the packages.
Which one?
The spiciest. I want my sinuses
I'll
clear.
use that one.
There's no bad spicy.
If you get one of the good amount of red pepper, it's
It's
some heat.
got a little heat on it, but that's it.
All right. Kylie,
Not bad for the board
you
set,
also
though.
get wild shape.
I mean, they do alright.
It's a very cool thing.
Nice and savory.
Before we go into that,
I've been
though,
wanting double under that
I
one.
already read about it.
go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
I want
It makes me want really creamy cheese.
manchego and
6. Add your constitution
Yeah.
modifier.
It makes me
And
want
then
like
add that to your
Swiss.
total health.
manchego and Jarl's
What's your
Berg.
total health currently?
It makes me want
11.
Swiss and
Plus 9 is
Dude.
20.
I just want that like nice creaminess.
Awesome.
Or like the nuttiness of the Swiss.
Yeah, you just want to go over everything that's
Or, you know,
included
just
with
nuts,
your druid circle
dried
and
fruit
wild shape.
go really well with
Did you choose
bread.
land
Well,
or
Dota.
moon or land?
Either last week.
I don't know.
Should be
And we
here.
got a fruit plate with
Combat wild
baked
shape.
brie.
Give me 1 second.
fruit.
Damn.
So I had
That sounds
like
good.
I had like brie on a pear slice
Mhm.
and like a little piece of bread. Very nice. I
There's
think
a- chose
pear
moon.
goes best with Swiss. Baby Swiss.
Alright.
Pear goes best with baby Swiss
Now,
and a little
wild
drizzle.
shape.
Yeah.
Starting at level 2, you choose to identify
There's
with
a
a circle
Korean
of
barbecue
druids.
place on
The circle of
Street,
land
not
or the
far
circle of
from
moon. You've chosen moon.
Your place.
But detailed at the end of the class description, your choice grants you features at level
It's like
2,
in
and
this
again
weird
level
office
6,
building.
level 10, and
Like
level
43rd?
Now,
33rd, somewhere around there.
wild shape.
Cannot
Starting at
remember
level
that.
2, you
I'm not
can
saying
use your
something
action
like
to
that.
magically
No.
assume the shape of a beast
But it's
that you
pretty
have
good.
seen before.
I'm like, oh, we should
You
totally
can
go
use
here.
this
'Cause it's
feature
like
twice.
legit,
You
like,
regain the
they
expended
stuck a little
uses
grill
when you
for
finish
ya,
a short or
bring
long
it
rest.
And that's what Korean barbecue is.
I know.
It
But there is one on
actually-
Yeah,
7th
it's
and like
there, I
30
forgot.
Yeah.
Alright,
I've never had Korean barbecue. I want to do it.
We went there for lunch one
so
day.
remaining should be 2.
There's a ramen place really close to my house and I want to try it too. I've never had like legit ramen.
Same.
You can use this feature twice.
Well, we
you
went
regain
there
expended uses
Couple times,
when you finish a
actually.
short or long rest. Your
Oh.
druid level determines the beasts you can transform into.
Oh.
As shown in the
These
beast
top
shapes
is on?
table at 2nd level, for example,
What
you
am I
can
doing?
transform in any beast that has a challenge rating of 1/4 or
That's a
lower
weird
that
name.
doesn't have flying
Really close to where we
Swimming.
live though.
or a swimming
Good
speed.
ramen place.
For example,
Just open.
you can turn into a chipmunk. Other beasts challenge rating 4 if you are 1/4. If you encounter them, I will let you know, and you will magically know whether or not you can turn into them. I think wolves are 1/4 challenge rating, so those are pretty cool. At level 4, you can turn into a non-flying speed, so something like a crocodile that can swim. And at level 8, you can turn into something that can fly, like an eagle.
I believe you can fly.
You can stay in beast shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid level, rounded down. You then revert your normal form unless expended another use of this feature. You can revert to your normal form earlier by using a bonus action. On your turn, you automatically revert if you fall unconscious, drop to 0 hit points, or die.
This one definitely has a little
When you are transformed, the following rules apply.
The dry age one.
Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. So your dexterity, your strength, all of those are replaced, but you don't have to erase them every time. Please don't do that. That makes it really confusing and hard.
Okay.
You also retain all of your skill and saving throw proficiencies in addition to gaining those of the creature. So it only benefits you ultimately. If the creature has the same proficiency as you, the bonus is its stat block, or excuse me, in its stat block is higher than yours. Use the creature's bonus instead of yours.
So they'll like.
If the creature has any legendary or lair actions, you can't use them.
How's that different?
That comes into effect when we come into things that are stupid powerful. Stupid
Mm.
powerful.
I don't think you age your
When
Eating
you
sausage
transform, you assume the
is
beast's
different
hit
'cause
points
it's
and hit
different meat.
dice.
When you
When
age
you
like steak, it's
revert
different 'cause it's
to
like
your
solid
normal
piece of meat.
form, you
Aging
return
meat just
to
makes
the number of hit
flavors
points
more
you had
complex,
before
just
you
like aging
transformed.
cheese.
However, if you revert as a result of dropping to
No.
0
You
hit
make
points,
a sausage,
any
then you
excess
hang it,
damage carries
dry it,
over to
age
your
it.
normal
Yeah.
form.
So why doesn't that work with
For
just
example,
meat?
if you take 10 damage in
Because
animal form, only having 1
ground
hit
beef would
point,
go raw.
you revert and
Yeah.
take 9
You have to,
damage.
because sausage you
As
case.
long as the
to
excess
be in a
damage
case,
doesn't
so if you
reduce your
encase the
normal
beef,
form
you
to
can
0 hit
age.
points, you aren't knocked
You
unconscious.
Possibly, I don't know. I'm
You
sure.
can't
never
cast
had
spells,
aged
and
ground
your
beef,
ability
though.
to speak or
The reason
take
you can
any
age
action
steak
that
is
requires
'cause
hands is limited to the
Basically, only
capabilities
get
of your
outside.
beast
Like
form.
they cut off a mold. And it's good.
Transforming doesn't break your concentration on a
Like,
spell
when you make
you've
steak,
already
you're supposed to
cast,
leave it out, but you like
However,
salt it and stuff. And once you salt it,
or
the bacteria
prevent
is
you
fine.
from
That's why
taking
you only have to cook
It's a
like the
pour,
outside of
however.
a steak. Like you
or
basically
prevent you
have
from
to
taking
know.
actions
completely
as a
there.
part of the spell,
The
such as
surface needs
call
to be-
lightning that you've already
Unless
cast.
That's where all the bacteria.
Unless it's a ground meat,
Essentially,
then the core
you'll
needs
come
to
to a
be-
spell called
that's
Moonbeam.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I use
but
it a
you
lot.
don't
I
really
love
see
Moonbeam.
Because bacteria is mixed
It's
within
a
it.
concentration
Yeah.
spell. You can cast it, then turn into a wolf, fight as a wolf, and still use Moonbeam.
Although it's still
Makes
okay to have.
Like this has
Alright.
so much fucking salt in it. That's why they can kind of age it.
Yeah.
I kind of figured.
It has nitrates and shit.
that
You
it's
choose
because it
whether
has
your
such a
equipment
preserve-
falls onto the ground in
Which
your
nitrates are great
space,
for you, but
merges into your new form, or is worn by it. That's very cool. I did not know that.
but nitrates are usually in
Worn
cures.
equipment functions as normal, but the DM decides whether it is practical for the new form to wear a piece of equipment based on the creature's shape and size. Your equipment doesn't change size
You can
or
get a
shape to
sausage.
match the new form, and
Attachment
any
for
equipment
KitchenAid.
that the new form can't wear must either fall to the ground or merge with it. The equipment that merges with
I
the
kinda wanna
form
get
has
the
no
grinder
effect
attachment,
until you
like
leave the
grind my
form.
own beef and shit.
Alright. Any questions?
Sometimes, not all the time.
What beef do you use
We
for
did
that?
your hit, your
Whatever you
increase
want,
your
really.
total hit die to 2. If you have not already.
Cheap beef, preferably. Right.
So yeah, like if
We've
you
gone
get
over
like
your
the
druid
cheapest
circle.
ground beef you can, at
as
the store,
well
it's
as
usually
wild
like the
shape.
off cuts and like the cheap cuts. But you can get better ground beef from better cuts.
Your wisdom modifier does
Like
not
you
go
get
up, your
chuck
proficiency
ground beef.
modifier does not
And
go up.
like you can grind it from like steaks. Like some people will get use like sirloin and
Right.
shit.
Now I do want to read from the Circle of the Moon so you have an understanding of
Like
it.
I think like Shake Shack,
Druids
they use like
Of the Circle of the Moon are
Yeah,
fierce
or
guardians of the wilds.
they use like
Their
good cuts to make their
order,
ground beef.
their order gathers
bird
under
is
the
like
full moon to share
A little
news and
more
trade
money
warnings.
because of it.
They haunt the deepest parts of the wilderness, where they might go for weeks on end before crossing
I
paths
started
with other
in my
humanoid
head, I was
creatures,
thinking,
let
why
alone
don't
the
they
druid.
ground pork?
Changeable
Or they go
as
with
the moon,
sausage?
a druid of the circle
This is ground
of this
pork.
circle might prowl as a great cat one night, soar over the treetops as an eagle the next day, and crash through the undergrowth
Also,
in bear form to
Any-
drive
any
off
sausage,
trespassing monster.
anything called sausage usually
The
has pork
wild
in it.
is
So if it's
the
like-
druids.
if
They'll usually mix pork
If
with
it's
stuff.
elk sausage,
Combat
has pork
wild
and has
shape.
pork mixed
Yeah.
in
But
with it for
a
the
lot of
fat.
times
When you
use
choose the
pork
circle
fat.
at second level, you
Because
gain the
elks
ability
have
to
a lot
use
of
wild
fat in it.
shape on your turn as a bonus
Super
action,
meat, so-
rather than as an action. Additionally, while you transform by wild shape, you can use a bonus action to expend one spell slot to regain 1d8 hit points per level of the spell slot expended. So essentially, you can heal yourself in beast form. Alright.
I'm sitting
Also,
literally up to
it's
my
pretty
health,
cool.
barely.
I really like it. The rights of your circle grant you the ability to transform into more dangerous animal forms. Starting at second level, you can use your wild shape to transform into a beast with a challenge rating as high as 1, which is very high for beast form.
So
You ignore the max
it literally doesn't matter.
CR column of the beast form table, but must abide by the other limitations there. Starting at okay, no, great. All right, so you can turn into challenge rating 1 individuals.
I'm glad the camera can't see your face right now.
Anything else we need to go over?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Any other questions? Fantastic. Now, here comes the fun part for each of you. I need all of your attention.
Yeah.
You are currently being transported. Where we have left off, you were all left to a dark, dismal, whirling sensation of green flame.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then I was like, I'm gonna shove this in my ass because it's green.
Your minds and bodies are moving rapidly and quickly. We are going to roll additional backgrounds for the Horde of the Dragon Queen campaign.
The Dragon Queen?
The Horde of the Dragon
Queen.
So the Dragon Queen has a horde.
Now, you are all in a different realm. Being transported into this realm is giving you memories of a time and a body that you were never a part of. Except an alternate version of each of you that has led you all to this pinnacle of moments. Now, I am going to roll with each of you one of these backgrounds, which will determine your cinch into this new campaign. You are an alternate version of each of you, but you are the same. You have your memories of the previous campaign, you have your characters' identifications and everything, but your mind is now contained in a different body. Essentially, your body, as well as everything you are, is now in an alternate version of yourselves. Alright.
Do I have the same dick?
You do have the same dick.
Okay.
I'm glad we have that clarified.
I don't remember
I know that was a
why
worry.
or armor question mark, but
Well, it's because we don't know what type of armor you're wearing.
You're not. You said you were wearing any currently.
Ooh, that's hot.
I
I
said
got
that?
that clarified. Yep. You are. You have unarmored going on for you.
okay.
Which
so
gives
I'll
you-
erase armor. I wasn't. I
Armor
think we weren't
yes.
sure if I was wearing armor or not.
We can change that if you'd like. Though I
I
think
mean,
there's
I
a
am proficient
benefit.
in light and medium armor.
I think there's a benefit you lose for it later on. But anyways,
I can always take it off later. Get naked and
That's-
stronger.
yeah, it's true. Now, who wants to roll the d10 first?
Royce.
I'm bad at it, so I shouldn't go first.
I can.
All right, Kylie. Let me give you a little bit of a expository before you roll to add a little
No,
stake.
this one. This is D12.
As the cult of the
This is a
dragon has
D10,
grown
asshole.
bolder, its actions have drawn your attention. Your characters have stumbled into the cult scheme in some manner or has connections to the dragons. The following table provides bonds tailored to this campaign. Use them in place of an additional to the ones that you've selected in your background. We will be using them as additional background features. Kylie,
Where's that?
roll a d10.
My bag's
Yeah.
grand. My bag's grand. I have one
What'd you
word.
roll? Please tell me.
0.
You rolled the one I wanted! Now I will
Zero.
read this and then I will hand it to you so you can write it down.
Okay.
But I want you all to hear this one. This is only for her technically to know, and she's the only one that does.
Okay.
You have a secret. You once were a gold dragon who served Bahamut.
Dun dun.
You were too proud and vain to the point that Bahamut decided to teach you a lesson.
You serve the Baja.
You have been trapped in a weak, humanoid body with your memories of your former life but a dim shadow. You remember only one thing that is perfectly clear. Bahamut's commands to go into the world and prove your divination to the cause of good. If you prove worthy, on your death you will return to his side in your true
I didn't
form.
even write that song. I know. That's crazy.
It's a fucking old song, but isn't it?
Something like that.
You
I
have
never knew
plenty
that
of
was a
note
cover.
space. That's probably where we're going to put it. For now, go ahead and put 10 on. Just put 10.
I have all these
Alright.
like
It's on.
Or
things
put
that
bond
we've lost
10.
money too.
That works.
We have to sell them.
No summarizing.
Because I had one that didn't have any money.
Summarizing
fucking. You're fine. I missed
Who wants to roll next?
I'll
Royce
roll.
might as well since he's next in line.
Can I get more money this campaign?
Maybe.
Because I only have 15 silver.
I was trying to be all honest.
I
with
do
the
have all those
rogues,
gems.
Like,
You just might. Go ahead and roll.
The rogue is a rogue.
0.
Oh my god. You are also a gold dragon.
I was like, can we have the same or should I re-roll?
oh my god, we
Do
should
you
all
want
roll
to
zeros.
reroll? Or do you want to be the
That's
gold
up to you.
dragon that has been pride and painful, who barely remembers being a gold dragon, but knows that they were?
Should I re-roll? I feel like it'd be more interesting for different things.
Yeah.
For it. Go ahead and
Do
roll.
it.
That's just me though.
Or it's
That's also
your
me.
call.
Miho.
so-
Fucking Christ!
It was meant to be.
You can't argue
Fucking
with
dragon
it.
times a charm. If I get it again,
Roll
it's...
reroll, friend. You gotta stick. Alright, wait,
3.
let's see what 3 is. Every 5 nights, you have a strange sequence of apocalyptic dreams. The world is destroyed by cold, choking fumes, lightning storms, waves of acid, and horrible fire. Each time, the dream ends with 10 evil eyes glaring at you from the darkness. You feel a strange compulsion to travel to Greenest. Perhaps the answer to the riddle of your dreams awaits there. Go ahead and write Bond 3. And
Where?
then I'll give you the whole thing so you can
Right there.
summarize it. We'll pass it
In
around.
backstory?
Yeah.
No. Don't put in backstory because I don't want it in backstory.
And,
Put it in notes.
No, it's
Backstory
Bond
is for
3.
what you guys want to write for your own characters.
yeah, I'm not writing my backstory in that.
I just put every 5 nights
Mine's
apocalypse.
a
Yours
fucking
very long,
party,
yeah.
so.
Alright, but you will be writing this whole thing. Just so I know which one it is, and so we have a full summary.
Bond
Alright. Who wants to roll next, Steve?
0!
I might just make you all gold dragons at this point.
That's fucking funny.
Hand him the d10, roll again.
That's way funny. 3. Oh, 5. What are the
You
odds?
have heard
If you get
rumors.
0, I'm gonna shit my pants.
I will let you write this. But for now, write Bond 5. You have heard rumors that your close childhood friend, a half-elf named Talius, has been kidnapped by a strange group of dragon cultists. Your investigations into the cult have led you to the town of Greenest. You must save her. Alright. Game. Time to roll. If you roll a 0, you all will be gold dragons.
I'm fine with that. Do it. Roll a 0. It'll
Don't
be
drop it,
fucking
roll.
hilarious.
4. So close.
Unthar,
I'm 3, he's
Froom,
4, you're 5.
a crusading
Out of
warrior
10.
and champion of good, is your friend and mentor. He has asked you to travel to Greenest to search of rumors of increasing dragon activity. That's a pretty bold plan one. Alright.
I'm looking for dragon activity.
I will pass it around. For now, write Bond 4.
Bond 4.
B-O-N-D 4.
Bond as in bondage.
The fuck. Alright. Kylie, go ahead. 10 is here. Please don't read anything else.
This makes me want to buy an entire sausage and do things with it.
Fuck it.
I like the idea of
Do
saying
you want to hand me that
Now?
far one? The one with pepper?
pepper one.
Yep, I'm gonna eat it all.
It's the
Can I
best.
scoot
Don't eat
this
it all.
to the left
I'll
just
leave it
a touch?
But it's the best.
Go for it.
What?
We can eat it with that.
The nice thing about stuff like this is you can like sample multiple flavors.
And then settle on one that you like the best.
I like the spiciest better. Hand me that one.
No, it's gone.
Gone.
Fuck, hand me the one that was closest to this one.
Who I think is the right.
Ooh, it has a peppercorn in it.
Here, there's only one left. Have you not tried it yet?
Ooh. That one has 2 peppercorns.
Oh, that's special.
That was good. That one's really good.
I made soup that had whole peppercorns. And Kristen didn't like peppercorns.
You're not supposed to eat them.
I fucking ate them. They're fucking delicious.
You gotta slice the peppercorn.
Fuck you.
Don't fucking have the
Chew
whole
the
peppercorn.
peppercorns.
God, what are you, an animal?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
I fucking
The soup
love
called for
peppercorns.
whole peppercorns? Usually you put whole
No,
peppercorns
I was
in-
making stock.
Yeah, you put
and,
whole peppercorns in stock to flavor it and then you strain them out.
Um,
You fucking animal.
pepper-
Yeah.
Peppercorns.
See?
the peppercorns
Animal.
made it into the soup,
Okay,
and I
no.
fucking love it.
It's causing it. Like,
Her not liking it is understandable. I'm not upset that it's in there and that you liked it. I'm upset that you're upset that you
Ooh,
didn't.
I'm eating all of this one. Goodbye.
It's all
Yeah, cracker?
I'm not in the mood for crackers.
Not in the mood for crackers, you cracker.
Oh.
what you got against white people?
You. I'm sorry, that was mean.
I told you you had a nice body. Would you hold it against me?
Only if you hold my nice ball.
I'd hold my nice body against you.
Ooh, I have a date tomorrow. I'm very excited for.
What?
You gonna get
Date.
some pussy?
Sounds like a day
Probably
tour.
not.
I have a day tour I'm excited for.
A date tomorrow.
You have a day tour?
Mm.
Are you day touring tomorrow?
Yeah. You're weird.
The inside of a store?
Dumbass.
A day tour of a cave.
Where are you going?
New Mexico.
You're going to New Mexico tomorrow?
No.
I was like, the fuck you doing here tonight, my friend?
2 weeks from now.
Wait, does that mean we're not having D&D 2 weeks from now? We need to schedule this better.
I suppose I could, because we fly out Friday night. The previous Friday we're going to Midway.
So you're not going to be, so this coming Friday, you're not going to be available?
This coming
us
Friday I'm
fucking
not
dates.
available. The Friday after that.
That's fine.
I don't know what day.
That gives me
What?
time to
It's
work
the
on
first.
Next week is the 7th.
So 7 days from
The
now is the 8th.
Next Friday's the 8th. The next Friday's the 15th.
Look, I planned the Carlsbad Caverns one. She planned the Midway one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Midway's not
I
that
know
far
all the
away.
details on the Midway one. I don't know when we're leaving.
Ignorant
I
fuck.
definitely fucking know when we're leaving from Carlsbad though.
You ignorant fucker. Ooh, that felt good to say.
Hey, they say stupid people are happier.
They are.
We are.
Oh man, it's good to have you guys over. I was so sick.
It's Carl. It's Carl.
It's Carl.
It's
It's
Carl.
Carl.
Cuckold
Is it a
Bad
hot
Cabins.
Carl?
It's cuckold beds.
Buckles.
We bought special hiking boots for it.
I'm still fucking hungry.
What the fuck does that mean?
Austin, kinda, we should go eat somewhere. Royce, where do you live?
Where do I live?
Yeah.
In Holiday?
Yeah, let's go to your house and eat your food.
No, I mean, like, they gotta drop you off, so. Wait.
I'm like kind of on their way. I'm slightly.
Are on our way.
Well, kind of, because I'm a little more east than you need to go.
It's a little detour. It's fine. Goes through an interesting
Like, if you
part
go
of
up
town.
Highland, I'm like.
He's right off of Highland.
If any of you want to come, Gabe or Royce, I invite you.
Come where?
Where?
I don't know, go eat somewhere. I'm
Oh.
fucking hungry.
Like El Chihuahua next weekend?
Yes. Oh my god, you're not gonna be
Next
here next
Friday?
weekend.
I don't know. I don't know when that is.
You just said you're
El
not gonna be here
Chihuahua?
next Friday.
That sounds
I don't
so
know.
far
We
away.
could be. We could be leaving for Saturday morning. I don't
I've
know.
never had a Ducky Death Star. I really want a Ducky
Dude,
Death
I can
Star.
walk there from my house
To,
to El Chihuahua.
oh. And then I have a complete misconception to where El Chihuahua is.
There's 2.
Oh.
There's
Two?
Yeah, there's 2 El Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Where's the other one?
I can't remember. There's
I can't
one by your
remember.
place and then there's another one.
I live by one of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Huh.
It's literally like a block away.
I thought it was I thought it was El Chihuahua, the small shitty dog.
Well, I
They're
mean,
rat catchers. They were very
Well, there's also
important.
the Golden Dragon and the Golden Dragon too.
The Golden Dragon.
Many restaurants like that.
Speaking of Golden Dragons.
Oh yeah.
But it's right next to a bar named Sue also. And there's
it's
another.
the second
Oh
one.
shit, that's far away.
Good bar.
It's not
Wait,
that far.
which bar named Sue?
Yeah. There's
Fuck.
two
The one in Holiday.
Barnum Zoo.
I don't know.
Two
I don't know.
others?
Yeah.
The other one's in Midvale.
There's one in Midville on State Street.
I know the
and
one in
there's
Midvale.
The
That's
other
the one.
one,
The other
which
one's
is
in
right next
Holiday
to
on Highland.
Chihuahua.
It's like on 39.
Shit.
Mhm.
Right.
It's right off 39th in Highland.
Are they owned by the same people, the Barnum Zoos?
Yeah.
Or it's the exact same sign and everything up
Yeah.
front.
Oh, cool.
Raleigh,
Yeah.
look at how much you made me write.
Good
Yeah,
lord.
and everyone's got to rate the
You're
same.
fired.
Can I type instead?
I would like to let everyone know that we've started t-shirt quotes so we can, one day make t-shirts.
What was the charcuterie quote? Shit, I forgot. It was good though.
Pretty close.
What was it?
Let me pull it back up.
What
T-shirts.
The one that
The
I said.
charcuterie.
Before
Shut up
we
and eat some
start-
charcuterie.
Shut up
Before
and eat
we
some
start
charcuterie.
making t-shirt quotes, we need to actually get team shirts. How about that?
Yeah.
Let's start there.
So I said,
Say sharp.
So I have to write this
Fun, man.
verbatim?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Why?
He's bossy.
Charcuterie.
I don't know.
Sounds
Can't
al-
do it.
It's almost like saying
Chuck.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery. I'm Sean Connery. Charcuterie.
No, you're the person who makes my hand hurt because I don't write in that form very often.
What is this then? This like 5-page expository.
That's not something that I have to read while I write it. I just
Oh,
write it.
Alright. You were copying it though.
Yeah, that's
almost
way
worse.
harder. That's
That's
way
exactly
harder.
what this is. No, I mean you were copying that one.
You know what else is way harder?
Yeah, I edited.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Were we talking about meats we all want to eat?
We already ate all the meats.
Yeah.
Now there's just,
Did you know
now there's just carbs.
that even if you have like one quantifiable sandwich amount of processed meat a day, your chance of like stomach and like intestine as well as a few other cancers increases by 25%?
What's my chance of delicious cancer though?
Ollie,
Looks like I'm getting cancer.
stop.
It's
Delicious
true though.
cancer?
No,
The
I like sandwiches. They
the
don't make me
processed-
sick. Stop.
the processed meat board.
The meat board.
Well, no, they had a
Charcuterie?
there is a meat board, a board of meat, and it is
It's called charcuterie.
God damn it. But that's why bacon is so popular is because
It's called the jungle board.
like back in the 80s, lean meat was super popular because it's like super healthy in a lot of cases.
Still
And processed
is.
meat,
Well,
I know.
when you
But
like
they
bacon does
popularized
have like
bacon.
tons of nitrates and shit in it is what's
Yup.
fucking way bad for you.
Any form of processed meat is terrible for you, including bacon,
How's
Especially
bacon
bacon.
processed?
especially bacon.
I thought it was just sliced pork
Oh
belly.
hell no! Sliced pork belly with
It's
nitrates,
cured and stuff. Like,
Oh,
that's
you're
what,
talking about the cured stuff, not literally the sliced and peppered stuff.
if it's
Well, they
if it's fresh eyed bacon where it's like fresh, like they just sliced it and they didn't cure it
You're
at all.
probably okay.
Because if you bought it as a pork belly, and
Though I will
sliced
still
it,
eat
yeah.
bacon.
It might be
Delicious
if it's
and bacon,
uncured,
obviously.
then yeah, but they might still cure the pork
Because
belly.
you
Why
can
did
get
you feel
pork
the
belly
need to
at
ruin
Costco.
sandwiches? I like
Yeah.
sandwiches.
Uncured.
Sandwiches are right. You're just gonna be. You can't have like salami or pastrami or
Well, people say
anything with
nitrates-
ami at the end of it. That's
Or excuse me,
basically it.
nitrites. People say nitrates are bad. Wine has nitrates,
That's fine.
and wine is the
Yeah, but those
healthiest
are
alcohol you can
natural
have.
things,
Bullshit.
not
There is no
the
healthy
same.
alcohol.
In moderation,
Alcohol
there
does
With
help you.
moderation.
The heart thing.
is. Even chocolate's good in
Glycerol?
moderation.
No, it helps your
Or dark
cardiac
chocolate, I should
muscles.
say.
It's clinically
Especially
proven.
red wine.
Not proven because you can't prove things.
Well,
It's
yeah.
been shown.
Yeah.
It's been shown to decrease your risk of heart attack.
Because it has.
What? There's no
antioxidants in it.
mathematical proof.
No,
Dude, this
there
shit is
isn't.
cool. I'm like really digging this book I got.
It's pretty
I
cool.
backed it like a long ass time ago, and it comes with like this erasable stuff, so I can keep character stats of important NPCs.
Is that like whiteboard?
Yeah, it's whiteboard type shit. Mhm. And then it has a bunch of quick references like attack, disengage, help, use object, shove. I really like this. This is nice. Feel it. Feel the texture.
Yes.
Ollie, why
Thank
couldn't we
you.
summarize?
I don't want you to. I want you to understand. And regurgitation and copying methods is
That's nice.
proven to be the most significant thing.
Only if you do it 7 times, and if you think I'm writing that 7 times, you're delusional.
That's fine. At least you have a rough understanding by writing it.
We had an understanding when you read it.
I know. So I gave you an auditory understanding, and now you have a written understanding. You're welcome.
I didn't say thank you.
Where do you want to go eat?
You're a halfling. This is you. This is you.
Dude, the art in that book is great.
You got a chef's
She's
hat.
so cute.
And you got
I date that halfling.
a hairy foot.
Ew, never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
And you got discolorations on your arms. Oh wait, no,
Oh,
that's
that's-
just things you
Good
spray
for
on
you.
yourself.
I love halflings, dude. Look
I
at
have a
the
question.
art. Yes, only if I can answer it.
I don't know if you'll like my question.
Never mind that.
If
Just kidding.
what's my incentive to kill if we all level up the same level? I have no incentive to kill. It's like an incentive to sell. If I kill
If
more, I
you do
don't
not
level
participate
more.
with the team does not grow.
Yeah, but if I kill more, I should level up more, right?
That's true. You have done almost the least amount of killing.
Exactly,
Right?
but he has killed a lot,
Uh-huh.
and he should level up more because of it.
Oh, this was just the introduction, dumbass.
I'm-
When we get back into the experience, that's where
Yeah,
we're gonna.
dumbass.
I'm just saying.
No, you're fine. I'm just teasing you. Ultimately, experience is rewarded through character play. And if you play to your character, which if your character is very combat heavy, then you get more experience. If you,
Maybe I should start rolling left-handed. Maybe I'll have luck.
Probably.
Let's try it.
Which
15!
which hand do you JO with?
Depends on the day. I think average, probably 80%
Is that
right.
is that the D&D recommended hand to roll with? Is
No,
the one you
roll the
jack off
opposite
with?
one. The one you don't.
This
JO.
game is rated
The
J.
one I'm
not even playing with
Jesus
you.
only.
Like there are legitimately written things that say whichever hand you don't jerk off with is the one you should roll with.
Yeah, but
That's weird.
No.
when you eat
It's
dinner,
the least rhythmic, so you have the highest chance.
when you eat dinner with
That actually
with
kinda makes
Muslims,
sense.
Yep.
they tell you not to use your left hand. To
When you
eat.
do what?
When you eat dinner with Muslims.
Just because that's the hand you wipe with.
Yeah.
It's not Muslims. It's anybody in undeveloped countries because
Like
Hindus do
Israel and Palestine and
It's
Which
not just the
includes
Muslims.
Muslims.
yeah.
But it's
They're
not
not
defined
limited
by
to
Muslim
all.
religion.
Right, it's not defined by Muslim religion. That's the only people I know who insist.
I don't think
that
I've
you do not
ever
use your
wiped
left
my
hand.
ass with my
The
left hand.
Hindus are a
Neither
lot
have I.
more insistent than the Muslims.
The who?
I also don't wipe my ass with
Do
my
you stand or
hands.
sit while you wipe?
Sit.
Makes sense. Both.
Both.
Sometimes
gotta
I
wipe-
shower.
You gotta use all the
It-
methods.
yeah, it
you gotta use
depends-
all the tools you have to
It
wipe
depends how
efficient-
intense the
efficiently.
shit was. Yeah.
If it's intense, I'm showering. That's all I'm saying.
I have a
If it's
friend-
like a
I
protein
have
heavy,
a friend
carb
who
light,
had like super
wipe,
bad
and it's-
constipation
and it's
due to
sitting
medication,
down.
Depends
they
on
got a hemorrhoid,
the
and then they got
solidity of it.
anal fissures. It
If
fucked
someone
their
our
life
age
up,
has
and I'm so
hemorrhoids-
scared. No, they're not
You
our age.
get
Jesus
hemorrhoids from
Christ.
just sitting on the wrong surface too long in a weird way.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hemorrhoids are fucked, man. And if I can do anything to avoid them, I will. Because I don't want a tat to ever use Preparation H.
I mean, yeah. How do you get him? You just sit on the wrong thing for a
No.
long time?
You can.
It's improper anal cleaning more than anything.
Well, I don't have to
Yeah,
worry
that's
about
probably
that.
the most common.
I
but
clean pretty well.
I really want to
Kylie,
get a
is
bidet.
every conversation we have at this table just freaks you out?
I really want to get a bidet.
Look, we're promoting.
I
anal
don't
health.
care what you're promoting. I'm
I
not
think
listening anymore.
bidets should just come
Look at
standard.
this art.
So,
This is a half work.
so the big show that I
This is
listen
the
to,
cheap
he loves bidets, and he has like a really nice one that like plugs into the wall and
I
like heats the
love
Yeah,
water.
it'll heat up.
And
I would
like
date a horny girl.
it gives you there's like a setting for a woman
Yeah.
piss, a
It's
woman
a
Yeah,
piss
there's a
horny
spritz,
girl.
giant
and
one.
then like a shit spritz, and it like
This
warms
is the
it
half
to your
up and the
temperature.
dome.
Oh.
All right, what
Bro.
are we doing?
Bro,
Extra fancy.
writing down what you
Dude,
roll.
you can get fancy toilets that when you
Yeah.
walk up, they
Your
open
notes.
automatically.
Bond 4, that's what I wrote.
Yeah, so now right was
Right, you gotta write
located
the
with
whole
Bond 4.
Yeah, I know.
If you have more space in your backstory, then you do your notes. Write it there. I don't know why you're taking that many notes though.
I don't know.
'Cause we
I thought it was more
sure.
important.
You
at
are
first.
supposed to take notes, but I will give you note paper. This is the one they have for the Dragon War.
I'll write that in my notes. Don't fucking take notes, idiot.
The human is just
Interesting.
lame.
Yeah, they couldn't have picked a more generic human.
Yeah, I'm just a Fisherman. Who give us shit?
You're a fish and a
And why
man?
is the halfling a fucking chef?
Because
they're always
halflings like to
eating.
eat. I mean, third
Second
breakfast,
breakfast?
man.
Second breakfast.
Third breakfast.
Wait, what am I?
Don't tell them about second
I'm a
breakfast.
half orc.
You're a half orc. Half orcs are really pretty. I like the art that they have in half orcs. I like this art. She's really bitchy, and I enjoy it.
This one? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's really bitchy, and she has tattoos, and I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's my girl.
It's my girl. We have some other cool art in
I
here.
love that I'm 5'10" and
She's your girl.
220.
So is she your waifu?
No, it's not an anime, dumbass. God, fucking weeb much?
Ah, you suck.
I weave all the
Haha,
time.
you're
Weeby lows.
suck.
Ombu.
This reminds me of what your
That's the
character
name of
would
the
look like.
Korean restaurant. Korean bar.
Ombu?
Ombu.
I wonder what that means.
Oh,
This one over here, thing.
it's fucking
One with
good.
the bum. The elf.
Ombu
Oh,
grill.
cool. Yeah.
And then it has a little goblin. This is a
Translate
bullshit.
Ambu
Why
to
can't
English.
you play as a goblin?
You can, but you need Volo's guide. And none of us own Volo's guide. Because it has the player stats and stuff. And my rule is, you have to own the book. And it has to be a published work by Wizards
Wizards
of the
of the
Coast.
Coast.
That's my rule. If you got Volos, you play Goblin.
You don't like any rules.
I like rules. Rules keep things safe.
But they're also
I like it
broken.
insane.
In some ways. None of you know
What
how to
does it
break the
spell?
rules yet.
OMBU.
Korean?
I'm reading a book about princesses that win against the cliche princess.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't
And,
translate?
like-
What the fuck?
Half of them were insane.
Were they?
They were totally insane. And Napoleon's sister was his lover. Yep. They were lovers. And she had sex with everyone in France, pretty much, so that she could get a text.
Hell yeah.
You had
So she was French.
Yeah.
These are your spells.
You French people are assholes.
Why do you keep handing me these?
Your spells?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're your spells.
I don't think I've ever
Alright,
met a
everyone's ready to know their
super
background.
friendly French person.
Yes! Alright.
I have 10 rocks.
Are you ready? Kyle, are you ready? Are your bodies prepared?
No.
Sure.
We should
Not
move
yet.
the trash. I need to move the trash. Give me a second.
Quips.
And the things. And I need water. And then we can start.
Dude,
your fridge like launches that.
Yeah, it does.
That's my favorite thing about that fridge.
Creating small puddles on your floor.
Yup.
You need a brownie to clean that up.
I don't want a dog or a cat or
I was gonna give it to him, then I realized too late that it was there.
that can talk. And until I have an intelligent snake, then I don't want a pet.
They can't eat ice. That won't work.
Yeah, but you can eat live mice.
Cold blood.
I'm just sad that Haley won't let me have chickens and eat them. They're not pets, they're food.
I have to pee. I kind of have to pee. I gotta pee. I'm gonna pee.
Hey, do you have to pee? 'Cause
I think you might
kinda
need to
have to
pee.
pee also.
Why are you bringing the box back?
I'm just picking it up so I can throw it away.
It's like I threw it over there so it's closer for you.
Sometimes I joke with Haley when we both have to pee. I'm like, you just sit down and open your legs and we go at the same time.
Told you the same thing before.
I
See?
think every boyfriend has had that thought with their girlfriend ever. Anytime.
I mean, I don't think I can actually do it because that would be horrifying for her.
What are you doing? Oh, it's splashing on my thighs.
No, because like your dick's like almost eye level. Like that'd be fucking weird.
Dude, when I Vegas, they had this awesome thing in the urinal. You know, like the little weird pokey rubber thing they have at the bottom?
Urinal cakes?
No.
Or just like the
It's that
plastic.
plasticky thing, right?
So you can't like
So you-
flush solid shit down?
Yeah. It had that, but it was all like up the back part way too. So you peed into it and it didn't splash everywhere.
That's the fucking worst thing about urinals. They make a mess all over the place.
Yeah.
That's why I sit down to pee most of the time. Especially in the morning when I'm tired, I'll just sit and pee.
It's better after you've just had sex because sometimes it can like.
That little blockage.
It splits the stream.
Yeah. So usually, almost always, I'll be sitting down right after doing it. And in the middle of the night, so I don't have to turn on the light, I can just feel around, find the toilet seat, and then just sit down, you know?
Me too.
It's just, it makes less of a mess that way.
Yeah.
It's more comfortable if I'm lazy.
Yeah, of course.
What's up, bro?
I don't know why it's a point of pride.
Alright, everybody.
I just think that's funny.
You're gonna
The
need
best is like in the shower.
your minis.
So I just don't have to think about it.
Is this
Just
you?
go.
This is you.
Or in the woods.
You don't have to think
Yeah.
about your urine going all over your feet.
I don't care, I'm in the shower.
This is you.
Right? Yeah. No, everyone does it.
No.
I'm the dude with the white hair. The long hair, the beard. Even though I'm only 21. It's naturally platinum.
This is you. Apply no blonde.
I dye it with technology.
Darius, we gotta get you a better outfit.
Ginger fuck.
And which was Arcana?
My hair's actually black.
I was the one with the two swords both in hand.
Oh, that one?
Silver
Oh,
swords
that
both
one?
in hand.
Was this you?
I had silver swords.
Do you have
in
someone?
hand.
Do you have black hair?
Just saying.
Do you have black hair?
I don't
I
know.
hear you changing it.
Because you have black hair.
Silver swords. I don't own silver swords.
You have black hair?
Gray swords?
Do you want black hair?
No.
Her character
Bryce
has
is
black
very
hair.
upset.
She
because
told me
I
that
told
her
him
character
he
has
had
black hair. Red hair is bullshit.
Ginger fucker. She has a soul!
Jesus fucking Christ. Do you want a mohawk? I have some mohawks.
I dropped your hair.
Do you
Why
want a
don't
hat?
you put
I
his hair
can give you a
back?
hat.
Yeah, you're a hat. It makes more sense than ginger.
One sec. I have this cut of black.
That's like the same but black.
I have the Harry Potter cut.
Go give her Harry's hair on Ron's body.
This is wrong. This is so wrong. Ugh.
Oh god, it looks weird.
I feel dirty.
Where's the front?
That's what she said?
It's like
Shut
such a weird
What kind of
style.
robes or things do you want? Let's find you better.
We're kind of cool.
Do you have like a giant sword? Because I don't actually have a hammer.
I thought you did.
I have a club and a great
No,
sword.
that was Kristen.
Kristen had the small
I
sledge.
mean, I can take the top off.
No, she had hand axes. You should have a great club.
I have a great club and
Not
a
a
great
club?
sword.
Or a maul.
No mall.
Those are the items.
I don't think they've made malls yet.
I can take the top off.
Mauls exist.
Darth Maul?
Here's a great sword. Or a sword.
Here, I have the hand.
I like that.
I mean, I like it. It just, I feel like I should be more representative of my character.
You're creating monsters, you know that?
Jesus Christ. Anyway, it's okay.
Nobody wants to be
It's okay
Jake no
with it.
more. I'm trying to live.
Thanks, Emma.
Silver swords. I'm not giving him a silver sword. Why didn't you want a silver sword?
Because that was this character that he had silver swords.
Yeah, he had 2 swords on his back or whatever.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I don't remember that at all.
Gabe's character? Is it not in there? He had 2 swords on his back.
No sword on his back, 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 no sword on his back.
What did you do with it? Did someone take it? Did he absolutely?
Did your
did.
other
This
group
one?
change?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are
fuck.
those.
That's a knight. There's a knight.
That's
It
a
is a
knife.
sword.
But
and
they're
a-
silver.
You know
Gray.
This is you, right?
You know,
I remember holding 2 swords.
fucking
He
Ron's
was
Is that
on
you?
Harry and Harry's Ron.
No, they were
That was
silver.
not my idea.
He was holding 2 swords, is what he says.
Silver ones.
It wasn't this one.
That one's me then. And you could be the guy with
Oh
the
my-
red sword.
Jesus Christ.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait,
They're
I-
red from all the blood that you have.
Yeah, because you're the only one that
Because you're the one
murders
who
people.
fucking kills shit.
What
I
am I
have to
doing?
pee
It's
before we
after
start.
5. I'm the last one.
Ooh.
Whew. Ha. Really letting loose here.
I'm so confused.
I undid my second button.
He's
Oh.
going stripping, man.
Mhm.
Stripping.
Look at this chest hair. How could that be stripping?
I mean, you got me.
Shave
I
it.
mean, it's nothing
Alright.
to your chest hair when it grows in.
I just say I shave it, so
You shave your chest hair?
Yes.
yeah.
It looks like a plucked chicken sometimes.
No, I don't shave it that close. I trim it down with my razor.
Sorry, to me, the one time I saw it.
Yeah,
like
the
that,
one time you saw it
looked
like
like
that,
a plucked
it did
chicken.
look like a plucked chicken.
Today.
That's because I did shave it. I have
I don't know
stopped,
that.
I've stopped doing that. I now use my trimmer and
I
a
think
guard
if you do
to
it more
closer.
consistently, it stops looking like that. But you have to. It has to look
It's
like
like
that
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. To where if I use my electric razor, my trimmer, and do it with the guard, I don't have to worry about it.
See, I think I would like it more just hardwood floors there,
Yeah.
but it's just way too much work.
True.
I don't know. I don't mind a little.
Plus, the way I like it isn't necessarily the way Kristen likes it.
Yeah.
What?
Do you like the hair? Yeah.
The hair,
Hair.
the hair
body.
situation.
guess.
She likes the hardwood floors down here, but she likes it shag carpet up
Oh
here.
man.
Oh,
I can't shave my pubes.
Yeah.
For a second, I was
Too
like,
much.
"Can you hand me my glass?" Ew. You don't have to shave them; just wax them.
I can't.
I just
I
trim.
trim.
There's too much upkeep with shaving. Even my
Yeah.
face. Fuck that shit. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want.
Again, I have a guard on my electric razor that I just keeps it there, but it's short. It's nice looking.
Alright.
It's kind of
Okay.
expensive to get
That's
waxed
fair.
as a guy too.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
No one wants to see that.
Well, you have to find a place that's willing to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But the places that are willing to do it will do
Charge
it for
more.
about the same price.
That's because they're spas. And do you know what some guys do when they come in there? They are so gross to the women. It's
I mean,
disgusting.
yeah.
I'm lost.
I think it's due to the power dynamic. I don't know. I feel like. I think.
Just remember this: most men are disgusting.
We are?
I think there's disgusting aspects of
Most.
everyone. I think everyone's got a
You have the devil's
disgusting
deck.
Yes.
aspect.
Hang on to this. You may need it.
Don't plan on pulling a card out of there.
Alright.
Maybe. Depends. If anyone pisses me off, maybe I will.
Depends. Yeah. We'll see.
Did you shuffle them, or are they in there pretty?
Oh no, they're brand new. They'll need to be shuffled. I
want you to shuffle them because I don't want to fuck them up.
It's not a demo.
What are those? Can I
Yeah.
have them?
It's
No,
not a
they're
demo.
not them.
shot.
The amount of fucked up shit
I
I've
need
heard
them
about
someday.
men doing
So-
is
Okay.
disturbing to me.
No, you may not.
Again, another reason why I don't go to
You're
spas.
spending my grade.
When I am done, I think I will give them to you.
For that very reason, I think I
Alright.
prefer a
How
guy
ready are we?
waxing my
How prepared
my
are your
area than a woman.
buttholes for an anal
Hold on, I'm
activation?
changing up
Come
our
off the
title.
No, just because
How
just because I feel
prepared
like-
are you?
this is probably gonna sound weird.
Mhm.
Just because I feel like a guy would be better at sucking a dick than a woman because they know.
You
They
know what would feel good.
Yeah.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I don't
So
know,
for the
man.
same reason, I think they would understand better ways to wax a guy's genital area than a woman would.
They know what would be the really sensitive part, which would.
And it has nothing to do with the power dynamic between men
No
and women.
man is going to want to go spread hot wax on another guy's junk.
You
Hey,
be
guys, money.
surprised.
Nope, they don't either.
Some of them.
Okay,
wouldn't
can
mind
we
it.
all
Unless
just
it's
agree
sexual.
that men naked look way worse than women naked?
Oh yeah.
That's super fucking true, dude.
Dude, penises
Men
are
are
fucking
more
weird.
aesthetically pleasing.
I love that your belt's just undone.
You're welcome.
Well, I feel like you could easily be biased because of that. Because
I'm attracted to women in that.
I know plenty
Right,
of women
man.
that agree with me.
The thing
because we
is,
look at
Even
women's
ones that are
figures.
straight.
society has shaped us to think that
Especially
you don't
ones that
see
are bisexual.
male statues all over the place. You
Alright,
see
too
female
late.
statues.
Everybody
Yeah.
ready?
Nowadays.
David is the most famous naked man.
And
He's
they
not
actually
accurately depicted, and they don't
dick,
have a
So
dick.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Doesn't he
Yeah, he
have
does.
a
Yes.
cell?
No, he has a dick, but they put
It's
a
not
fig leaf in front of it when
detail,
school
though.
groups go through.
That's fair.
And he has a
It's
source
alright.
name, which
Detailed.
if
Are we
you've
ready
never
to
seen
start?
one, it's weird.
What do we call? What's this?
But it's
called?
normal.
You can call it Order of the Dragon Queen if you wish. Or D&D.
Herding Horde.
Where did my book go?
But
But historical like
Take it.
paintings and shit, like a lot of the men have like small penises.
Horde of the-
Small being normal.
I mean,
None of you know where you are. It's perfect.
going through like European history, they always say something like, "Oh, look how short Napoleon was." And you're just like, no, he wasn't short. He was actually tall for that period in time.
What the fuck are you
And
talking
people were
about?
just shorter that time.
The dude was like 4'8". What the
Dude,
shit?
Napoleon
are you
was
talking
pretty
about?
short.
It was 5'2", and that was average for that time. Just saying.
People
No,
were
Still had
No, he
people
was sorry. He was 5'4", and that was average for a man at that period of time. He was totally average, and he wasn't considered short at his
Alright.
time.
It,
Just saying.
That reminds me of the Family Guy thing with Jesus.
Your
He was, like, super
world
short.
is turning in black and green. Everything is worldly. You feel different.
I
You
feel
smell
different.
something in the air.
I definitely
What's that
feel
smell?
different from last time we played. Wait a sec.
Physically, mentally, and emotionally, you are all changing, but yet the same. The world crashes. Your bodies are racked. You are all standing around a carriage, moving on a road. You all are in different clothing. You are all wearing different weapons.
But I have the same dick. We established that.
Weapons? Why
We have to
are
change our
our
Do we
weapons
have to
different?
change out our weapons
How
now?
do we figure that out?
The only memories that you have
I thought we had
are
more
what
than
you've
that.
written down, as well as where you've been. To recap, why your world has started spinning and why you have now appeared in this place that you've never seen before on a road that you do not recollect, with a man driving a carriage that you've never seen before. The king, Victor Dragonbane, resurrected himself, and with a cackle sent you to a different realm. None of you know where you are, nor what you're doing, nor why you're wearing different clothes.
Do we know when we are?
No, you don't.
Well, if you're in a different universe,
You
it
are
doesn't
walking.
matter when.
All of you have stopped now as the carriage has continued on down the road, and you are all having this very vivid shock and awe moment. You have a secret. For some reason, in the back of your mind, you remember being a golden dragon, being put into a mortal body, only because you were vain and tempestuous with Bahamut, your god and king. You! I don't remember. What was yours?
You.
What
Really?
number was yours?
3. I have the dreams. The apocalyptic dreams.
You, for some odd reason, have crazy, every 5 nights, a strange sequence of apocalyptic dreams. Your world is destroyed, and
I fucking.
you feel strange compulsions to travel to Greenest, a town that you know of. Jesus Christ.
That's why I was like, are they fucking?
Probably. Perhaps the answer to the riddle of your dreams awaits there.
Get it, boy!
Dude, shut the fuck up. Yours was 4?
I've heard enough people fucking in my life that it does not
5.
bother me.
5. For some reason, in the back of your mind, you've heard rumors that your close childhood friend, who now you remember as a close childhood friend, a half-elf named Talius, has been kidnapped by a strange group of dragon. Your investigations into the cult have led you to the town of Greenest. You must
5 minutes
save
from
her. You are not to Greenest yet.
I was
You
just
are on the
saying.
path there. Everything is coming back to you all. You rolled 4.
There seems to be a thing.
You have a name in your head rumbling around. Anthar Froom, a crusading warrior and champion of good, is your friend and mentor, and has asked you to travel to Greenest in search of rumors and increasing dragon activity, where you are currently headed. But all of you remember being invited to a castle by the king of the realm that you were a part of.
Another fucking castle?
No.
Oh, we're going back. Okay.
This is what you remember that just happened, and you are with the party that it just happened with, excluding one, who you don't remember, but you know that they're missing. You do remember Darius, the druid, who showed you around the castle, now wearing different clothes, not as dingy or slave-like. You remember Fuknor, the brave half-orc barbarian, who threw himself into battle, often leading to his own beating and demise,
But also
Still.
often leading to him perceiving things. better
perceiving,
than the
very
rest of us.
perceptive half-orc.
Percepting things.
I'm a real
far
smart
better than the
dumbass.
rest of us.
You also remember your rogue, who memorably stabbed and was covered in the guts of a spider, a giant,
That's odd.
It's the one thing you
who picked many a lock,
Which I actually killed.
He only broke his lockpicks.
and everything like that. You also have recollection of the sorcerer elf in your party,
One that required
who
multiple-
magically cast Witch Bolt on many occasion, and has done many a damage. You also remember a purple river of miasma. You remember a world that is clearly not the one you are currently a part of. The sky is not grey and dingy for one. There are not red pillars surrounding your current area. You are in a hill-like road on the way to Greenest. You are hired by a merchant who all of your memories are coming back. His name is Jordan. He and his caravan, or his carriage, are moving to Greenest to sell and pass your wares, which all of you conveniently enough were headed to. You have been a band for not very long, but you remember each other and you signed up for the same gig.
So we on a world tour?
Am I the drummer?
But none of you remember your lives in this realm. None of you have a recollection of what or who you were past those small memories that you contain. The carriage is moving on while you are all recollecting this. Jordan, the carriage driver, is still going, not even noticing that you guys have stopped. What do each of you do?
Should we yell at him to stop?
I mean, I think we should just continue following him.
Yeah, him going so fast.
Now, I would like to institute something at some point in time, and I would like to introduce it to the group tonight so that you may think on it and come up with it yourselves. Character voices. Whether this is an accent, a different form of talking, or a different way of doing things. You are all required to have a character voice from now on.
I
So-
died.
As long as it doesn't hurt my throat.
So when you come to the table and you speak in your character voice, that is what your character is saying.
That's fair.
If you speak in your regular voice, that is what you are saying. And yes, there will be a distinction from now on. If you talk or say something in your character voice, your character says that. If it is not part of this world or realm, then it will be redacted and you will lose initiative or experience depending on your character as well as role-playing skill. Though it will be forgiven most times and funny things are allowed.
I like that because I can't accidentally say shit as much.
Yep. And I came to this conclusion from our last session where Roy said lots of stupid shit and I had to ask him multiple
Well, I
times.
think out loud. That's my problem. Especially being
Yes.
a newbie, I think it's
So,
like I kind of want
Character voices will be required. You are
So
required
ready.
to come and have a distinct character voice.
Welcome back, buddy.
Whether, again, it is an accent, a different way of talking, or
Hey.
something.
You should tell me now.
It's
That's
that
not how this is
dude.
going to
Yes,
work.
that's
Yeah.
how this works.
No. I believe in all of you.
Now, I need to think of one that doesn't hurt my throat as much.
Yeah.
But I like that one.
It can even be a different cadence.
So good. Dead. Bye. Done.
Fuknor!
I believe in you.
I should just be
Get a
Scottish.
fucking Scottish
Perfect.
accent.
Perfect! What the fuck are
That
you doing?
works. Even a simple change.
It's a lot
Actually,
easier
my name's
than
Welsh. I don't know
trying
how
to do
fucking
the
Welsh
really
accent,
hard
though.
voice.
You can even
As long as I don't get stuck in
a
the
deeper
character.
way of talking. To be a little bit here or a little bit there, a little wisp to your voice.
A sneaky version.
My same voice.
I feel like a half orc being
Yeah.
Scottish might be a little weird though.
No, it's fine. Most half-orcs have a Scottish or Irish accent. Too.
Why?
Because
You're
people
racist?
are lazy as fuck.
Okay.
I just don't want to hurt my throat and be like all like raw gravelly and shit.
It can
Sound like
even
you
be a
smoking.
different tone. A delivery.
Or a different intuition.
There you go.
Or an inflection.
There you go.
That's too subtle.
You would be fucking a kid.
Yeah, no,
When
that's...
you just decided to be
Maybe I'll try
there.
and do the Scottish thing.
Well, it's a good thing
Seems
you're
a lot
not a
easier.
character, because I could
That was a lot more.
deal with that.
Yeah, you start going over there, yeah.
Sometimes it's hard.
But this will be required next time. It will not be required currently.
I'll try and do it this time,
You're
just to
welcome
get in the
try
habit of
out
doing it.
different things.
Yeah, try and find my voice.
Mhm.
I might start with the Scottish thing, but if I don't like it,
Kylie, if you want to institute that whenever you
Footnote.
start speaking, or you can even go
I feel
table
like
talk.
Footnote is a much.
Just gonna be mute.
Where you get drunk, I always speak in
Dwarven tongue, even if I ain't dwarf.
Even if I ain't a dwarf. I'm not a
Then you
dwarf.
get dwarfish.
Where you're from? Chupavisor?
Chupavisor?
They know where he's
Virginia.
from.
Virginia.
Wait,
He's
who
from
is-
Virginia.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
our
we did.
friend.
Sorry.
If we're wrong, correct us.
You just typed that out too
Try a
perfectly.
I know he's
race
from
marker.
Becky's, but
Yay.
Alright, Mickey, calm the fuck down.
Oh boy! I'm
Thank you.
so excited to start playing. Let's sell sex, kids.
that's his character voice.
Oh boy! Uh-huh.
Is
You
that
have to
Jordan's
DM in
voice?
that voice.
No.
Yeah, he's
Jordan.
from VA.
While you have all been coming to your senses, Jordan is now 50 or 60 feet ahead of you. He looks behind. Oh! Stops his horses. What the fuck are you doing?
That's my voice, asshole.
Oh no, this guy's hair is on
Beat you
backwards.
to it, didn't I?
It makes sense with the red hair, though.
No. What are you doing? Come on. We got places to be. I got things to sell.
Alright, hold your horses, run away.
That's not
It's
you.
like you're all seeing ghosts.
We are?
Okay, wait. What? Pick an accent, stick with it,
I
bud.
can't, I'm sorry.
For fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake.
That's
My voice, asshole.
What the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck
What
are you
are
doing?
you doing?
That's my
It's
voice.
pretty good.
Are you stealing my character?
That goes on the t-shirt list.
Perfect.
What the fuck
voice,
are you
asshole.
doing?
Hashtag Clayton's accent.
I like that one.
The whole language is mine.
The whole accent.
There's no one like me in this fucking line.
Come on, you guys. We got places to be, things to sell. Come on. I can't pick a I'm sorry. I'm a poor example tonight.
Look, if we have to pick one, you have to pick a fucking asshole.
Fair's fair.
Otherwise, I'm gonna do a different accent every fucking time.
As
Sure,
long-
Mike.
As long as you have a character voice.
Are we going down in there?
Alright,
Might have to
guys.
clarify I'm not sober. That's okay, these guys aren't either.
We're
Neither
working
are
on
we. Oh, he is, and she is.
He's working on it also. I'm relative.
I
Well,
only
that's a
get one.
Mike's hard lemonade, so we could probably
And
consider
with
you
quarter
sober.
Irish, but drunk full
In
dwarf.
Utah.
I get 2 in
No,
and I'm fucked.
Raleigh's not sober.
He's a lightweight.
Yep.
Yeah.
I bought 6 Smirnoff the other day.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
saw
quarter
it.
Irish. but
Those
full
were way
dwarf.
good, but super sugary
amazing.
and they processed through my system like that. I got drunk and then wasn't.
Get these or Smirnoff from the liquor
That was
store.
really funny.
I'd
He
really
was,
like to
in
go.
the middle of a sentence,
And
and then he's like,
there's a difference.
"Oh, dude, I'm
Just
sober," and he didn't remember anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
funny.
fucking weird.
Uh,
It's
think
kind
I'm
of
part
scary.
Scottish.
You okay?
we got a little Scotch, we got a little
English.
Welsh,
Alright, you guys are
a
traveling.
little English,
A little Danish.
a little
Oh,
German.
we're on
A
the
lot of
road.
Danish. You got a lot of Danish at this table.
Darius,
I like Danishes.
you were used to sleep.
6 Smirnoff.
Rags here and there, as well
Okay.
as what you
People.
received as a service. You are currently wearing a very fine green robe.
Okay.
Your hands are not calloused, as
Do
they
you
were.
guys know what that is? I don't know what that is.
What?
He wants to know if we know
Got
what you got
ice people.
Like Smirnoff ice?
You gotta ice. 6 Smirnoff, you gotta ice people.
Oh, he had Smirnoff Ice.
Yeah, they were Smirnoff Ice. I think you were making the joke about killing people with Smirnoff Ice in tandem, but it wasn't very good.
Oh,
Not in Utah.
shit on.
Wow.
Be nice to him. He won't watch us anymore.
Be ice to
He's
him.
not here because we're nice.
Supervisors have been like our most dedicated person to
All right.
watch.
He's our fan.
Oh, he's our friend.
You guys look like you saw a ghost. Like you haven't traveled the Sword Coast before. Come on. And he continues on.
Do we
Carriage
all
driving.
mom?
The carriage itself is a very lush red carriage. On the outside, plain wood, but the windows are broad, big, and beautiful. The wheels are very fine, though they look like they've seen their use. There's also a spare wheel on the back.
Oh, he's prepared.
Does he have spinners?
Is he a Boy Scout?
Do you have Legos?
Everyone
for
roll
that?
perception check. No.
Oh shit, we percepted. Oh guys, my favorite. You hide Smirnoff in a place another person will
What
find
did you
it.
roll?
When they discover it, they have to chug it. You can get tricky. That's awesome. I really do want to play that actually.
Actually, Raleigh and I played that.
That's like, it's hide and seek with
He
movies.
didn't win.
Gabe, we should play that tomorrow.
What are you talking about?
I hid your beer from you.
After
You
I
wouldn't
buy my
drink
suit.
water.
What
Well,
did you
yeah.
roll? 6
19.
plus 4, 10. Right?
Wait, what do we
Are
add?
you
Perception?
or you
Perception.
So
vision?
22?
11.
11.
22 total.
20.
4.
You two.
I'm gonna play that game. I hope I remember. That sounds fucking cool.
You two.
I have it
Notice.
saved in chat, so you can always send it to you.
There is an immense amount of goods in this carriage. An immense amount of goods, even packed. The curtains that looked like curtains are probably dresses, now that you have a closer look at the carriage, after catching up. Everything about this carriage is gilded. And having a closer look at Jordan, he looks very, very wealthy. Everything from his rings to his finery, to the eye patch he is currently wearing, is all very fine and gilded, either with silver or gold.
You said guns.
No. Not at any point did I say the word
Did you
guns.
say something like the word guns?
That
Gilded
sounds
several
amazing.
times, curtains, dresses, but no guns.
I'm definitely gonna have to try
How
that.
many of those have you had, friend?
So the curtains are dresses, or appear to be dresses.
We discovered that they probably are.
They probably
because
are dresses.
He seems to be selling a lot
It
of
is
goods.
completely full.
Goods, not guns. Okay.
So,
Yeah, I
where
thought he
are we
said guns
going?
at first too, but he said goods.
We're going to Greenville.
Are you green?
No one complains because it's
Are you
delicious.
actually-
Hit
Yeah,
Jordan.
you can't really complain. Plus, it's alcohol, so you just enjoy it more as you go.
What do you mean where we're going?
I mean,
Could we do
where
that
are we
with
going?
shots?
It's been a long
Like,
day.
have some kind of,
I'm
like,
really drunk.
Tupperware thing with a shot
I
in
haven't
it.
been drinking at all. None of us have.
I have a flask.
No, I mean, I didn't see it, but if you say so, we're headed to Greenest. He's giving a look at all of you as you're looking at him.
Why are we going there?
What's in greenest?
Because we have a compulsion. My compulsion is secret.
My compulsion is also secret. Do you have any ale on you, my friend?
We've got plenty, but
It helps me with.
For elegant.
It helps me with walking. Do you think I could spare some?
you brought a whole casket sitting up on the carriage, friend.
Sorry, I get forgetful when I drink too
We're not
much.
supposed to be drinking while we're traveling. That was part of.
I mean, it
our
helps
contract.
me. It helps me keep.
We have a
Right
contract.
contract.
What do you mean what contract? As he slows the carriage down. Elf, you and I signed this as
Sounds like a
your
fun new
whole
game.
party did. What do you mean you don't remember a contract?
I'm sorry. May we see the contract again?
Are you
We
serious?
may have blacked out last night. We don't remember much.
We've had a lot to
We've
drink.
been on the road for 4 days.
4 fucking days? Holy Christ! I don't remember any of it.
The fucking accent. If I'm not mistaken,
I've been practicing for years.
That'll do. That'll do.
That'll do, donkey. Don't confuse it with an Irish accent. Teach me Lucky Charms.
Trust me, I've been to Scotland and I've heard people with Irish
Was it
accents
not?
there.
Did we not all meet at the inn in Boulder's Gate?
That sounds right.
I'm sure we did.
Of course.
I have a
Of
very
course we did.
spotty memory though.
We all found some mushrooms.
Friggin' days.
I don't know what you
Perfect
guys do
sake.
for free time,
Perfect sake.
but you all seemed very professional and well put together, and I hired you.
Musicians hide it
We're
very
protecting
well.
you.
You made a very clear point of not drinking until the job was done.
We're protecting
Yeah, we're not
your
working
caravan,
now,
right?
are we?
We are.
Yeah.
I hired you all to come with me, didn't I?
We're a band. We're walking through the
Okay.
fucking hills. We're not working. We're walking.
No, we're working. We're protecting this guy.
You're right. We're working real
Yeah,
hard.
we're working.
I'll drink later. I'm
Which one
sorry.
of you had the
I'm
Princess
just
Dagger?
very thirsty.
Had the what?
The Princess Dagger.
Not I.
Did any of you keep
I have the
No,
talent.
none of us kept
I
it.
don't think we took it.
Right. You have the talents though?
I have a talent.
We have
Have
8
a talent.
talent.
I think
Or
he has one
beak.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe you're
I have the
guys.
beak and the
What
talent.
swords do you, everyone, what weapons does everyone have?
I have short sword, short bow, and 2 daggers.
Great sword.
Oh, sorry, 1 dagger.
I have a great sword, great club, and a sling.
Mm-hmm. What weapons do you have,
I
right?
got a javelin and 2 daggers.
I have the red harmful handcuffs,
Oh yeah, the anal activator.
dagger-sized talon,
I've got the ball gag.
I also have 2 whips.
Daggers and a
You can
sling and a
weaponize those.
shield.
Dagger, sling, and a shield.
I have an ornate dagger +1, the black pin,
Oh yes.
Oh, from
and
the,
a large
yeah,
chunk
yeah.
of obsidian.
Who
You have
has
the other pin, right?
who has the rope and the other pin?
I
think it's
have,
I
gay.
think he has.
I have magical rope
Yeah.
and the black pin.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
You have.
Because I was with him.
That's right.
He was pushing rope.
I wasn't pushing. Well, it's because you let yourself go.
That's why he's pushing the rope.
You ugly old
Fuck's
bitch.
Jordan's looking astonished at you both.
We should try using
I
the
had no
anal
inclination
activator.
that you guys were a thing.
I'm very open sexually.
It's on again, off again. You can ignore it.
I'm the top.
Power
We're good
bottom.
at protecting you, I
You have
promise.
been very professional and made me feel very safe up to this point. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But you seem almost like different.
I'm sorry, it's a very off day. I learned that my brother died yesterday. It's been very hard for me.
How would you learn this?
Yeah, no, the halfling is right. How did you learn that
A messenger found me in the night.
A fucking pigeon. He got a fucking pigeon.
Oh,
Never
okay.
seen a fucking
What? Can we?
pigeon.
Where we go? We're walking to Greenest, right?
Look,
Is there anything
as
else?
soon as we get to
do?
Greenest,
We're very
our
comfortable with
business
now.
can be done. You're all very different individuals than I remember hiring.
We've become comfortable with you.
Now that none of you read the contract, none of you know how much you are getting paid.
Consider
Yes, we
it.
do.
We
We
won't
know
pay
how
you.
much we've.
We,
we're
you
getting
don't
paid.
need to pay us.
Do you?
Yeah.
The
Why
druid
would he
saying
pay
that.
us?
The druid
The
speaks for
druid's an
herself.
idiot.
You got a fucking pigeon.
Oh, Lord. Look, I will go over the contract with the elf, being he seemed the most intelligent out of the bunch of you and the leader of the group at one point. Now I'm
Part
not
of our
sure.
perception check.
Look,
To see what was in
we just need to get to Greenest, and
Oh, in the cart.
here's the gist of it. You were all protecting me.
Yes.
We will still protect you.
Do not see the size of my
We are
sword.
currently protecting you. And will continue to protect you.
It's great.
You really didn't say anything before, and now that you are speaking, it's a little weird.
I'm sorry.
We will stop speaking if that pleases you.
Maybe it would.
Understood.
As you wish.
Good lord. As he whips the reins just a little harder to get him back on.
Fucking pigeon my ass.
Kylie, roll for me a d20.
Oh, good. 20. Matt.
Fucking bravo.
You guys are such an embarrassment. I have to fix everything.
You see a pillar of green flame flash directly in front of the carriage. Jordan, whoa! Stopping the horses.
The fuck was that?
What the hell?
We were currently protecting. Did you see the size of my s-
I'm gonna
Roll a d6.
I don't know what's funnier when you type it back.
6. 3.
That was a drop, not a roll. She needs to do it again.
Roll it again.
Veto!
You guys are bossy, you know that?
Should
They're
have said
taking my
fucking
three.
thing.
That was a 3. She did it before.
Wink, wink,
That's
nudge.
right.
A giant spider.
Fuck.
has landed
Fuck,
in front
another
of you.
spider?
Fuck these arachnid bits.
The horses are going apeshit.
Well, fuck, I don't blame them. Holy fuck, another spider!
The fuck be this?
Jordan succeeds in keeping the horse's reins, but in a very quivering voice. You're the protection. Protect.
Happily.
I draw my sword. Oh wait, left hand. Gotta do left
I
hand.
did that too, it didn't work.
20! It fucking worked!
Go get him, brute.
Roll the god, the roll god.
What was your original roll?
What do you mean?
Did you roll the first time?
No, I switched hands and then I rolled.
I see. Okay, very good. Just double checking, making sure.
No, I'm honest.
Can I roll again with my other?
Next time.
Let me think.
Yeah, we know what happens the last time you said re-roll.
Yeah, fuck you, don't
yeah.
re-roll. You got one.
A 3 would have been better. All right.
I've never used my cloak because this sword does the
The horse is
damage.
going ape shit. The apes are going
All
ape
right.
shit. They're going. The humans are confused.
The bats are going.
All right. You have a nat 20.
Yeah. If I hear a bat doing that, I'm gonna freak the fuck
25
out.
to 20. Anybody except for him? 20 to 15 total. Adding your initiative bonus with whatever you roll.
I'm the only.
Anybody?
I got the highest
Go on.
one times
Sorry, what's
2.
initiative bonus?
See where it says initiative?
Oh, my
Add
bad.
that to your roll.
Okay. 15 to 10. Okay.
12.
12.
You got lower than that?
Yeah.
You roll a 5.
10 to 5.
Me.
What did you get in total?
5, 6.
6 in total?
Your initiative's 1.
Nine.
Isn't it?
What is
Just a
initiative?
sickly dwarf.
It's
I
2.
You're not.
Your initiative's,
Sorcerer.
your initiative's 2.
Elf.
Oh, no.
No,
No,
that's
it
his
is one.
proficiency.
I'm reading it upside
You
down. It is
misfilled
1.
that in.
How do you?
Okay, that's.
How do you only have
Yes,
initiative
you
of 1?
you.
I'm sorry, initiative 2.
So
7.
move. No,
No, it's 1.
dumbass. Move your I'm just kidding. Initiative is 2, so your total is 7.
Sorry.
Should he change it to 2
speed-
then?
Sorry.
No.
Initiative is
I'm going to
1.
help you. Hand me your sheet, and I'm going to tell you what to put where.
Dun, 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 dun.
So everybody, let's make sure that this is correct
Everybody.
altogether. Your
Oh, wait,
initiative
this was
bonus
the
goes
hardest
here.
roll.
Your
And then I do the
speed
best on it.
goes here, which you have 1 for some reason. I don't know
My
why you
speed's
have.
worth. Wait,
That's-
Are you sure
I asked you how to
inspiration
write
goes
them
here?
and you said
And then
yes.
proficiency
So-
goes there, and then initiative goes there?
Yes, that is.
Okay.
So
Should I
the
say-
title goes
should I say that
underneath
wrong?
what it
Yes,
is.
you
No.
did.
Yes, the number goes underneath what it is.
Use something more pointy than the
yeah,
other
that's
two.
how mine is. The number's underneath what it is.
So very good. So the proficiency
proficiency
bonus
bonus
goes
is
here.
2,
Your
so
initiative.
is 4.
Yeah.
Speed is 30.
Just kidding. That was all correct.
Yeah.
I'm a beer and a third the way in, so give me a second.
I don't get drunk when we do this.
I
So-
I shouldn't drink.
So you can.
No,
To
you
correct myself, I'm
should
14.
drink.
And I'm
Not
8.
12. I'm 14. Which
Fucking
kept
Christ.
me in the
Yeah, you're fine.
bracket.
Oh.
Okay.
So
Great. Jordan is also going to roll initiative.
he's gonna fucking run.
Of course he is. He's going to try and move his carriage.
There, I even drew
Let's
arrows.
get the fuck out of our way.
Let me draw this real quick.
Oh god. I almost baby barked.
He's got a whole crew of assholes protecting him. What is he running for?
Because we're a crew of assholes.
Yeah, up
The
until
encounter
about 2
he just
minutes
had with
ago,
us.
he didn't. He was fine with us up
This
until
is
about.
your
He just
road.
neutered Royce.
Certainly. Your carriage is occupying this space and him here, right?
And I imagine force on the two sides.
Let's put let's put you here. We need something else. Let's put you here. You here. Actually, all of you roll a d4.
Where's my, did I put my note?
Not off the table.
But I'm really good at that.
4.
4!
3.
Okay.
You got a 1.
Let's not focus on that.
I actually had that
Dude,
right.
use your
Dude,
left
I got
hand.
that right. Okay, great.
Left
You
hand
two are
is
in the
working
back, you
great
two
for
are in
me.
the front. Alright, this is where you were starting, and the battle has begun. Fuknor, you have a spider that is dropped in front of you. What do you do?
Pull out my great sword
Mm-hmm.
and attack?
Do you rage?
Yes, I do.
It's a spider.
Wait,
Your spiders
and I
rage
use my.
you?
Wait, should I use my attack?
You can.
Wait, strength, intelligence, but attack rolls against you have advantage. You might not attack me.
Read rage from you real quick.
Rage 1. As a bonus action, you can enter rage while not wearing heavy armor, which I'm not. You cannot concentrate on your casting. Okay, rage lasts 1 minute unless you become unconscious, or you end your turn without attacking, or without attacking a hostile creature or taking damage since your last turn. You regain all rages once you finish long rest. I think
Alright.
it adds, and then it adds a +2 bonus.
To hit. Mm-hmm.
So roll a d20.
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, are
Let's
you ready?
rage!
Wait, move your character.
Rage, fucking rage.
Alright.
16.
This is already working better for you.
Let's not speak too soon.
So I believe it's not a +2 to hit with the rage. Instead, it is. Let me find it.
Just all I know is it says +2.
Yeah, it's +2 for damage.
Oh, damage.
What's your rage call?
One
My
second.
rage
reading
call?
really through.
My rage call is let's see.
You have advantage.
For
You
Scotland!
actually have advantage on the roll, so roll twice, and you take the highest of the two.
So do I have advantage?
Roll again. You have advantage. That's what reckless attack does.
I-
Did you reckless attack or did you rage?
I raged.
Oh, you just raged?
Yeah.
Never mind. Oh wait, what was your total?
Thought
roll?
about it, right? It's 16 plus what is it?
It'll be plus your strength modifier, plus your proficiency.
What the fuck's my strength? Oh, it's this number, right? The +5.
You
or
should
whatever?
have
the
it
hit
plus.
bonus.
Yep. Right
Yeah,
there.
it's +5, so 21.
All right. It hits.
Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead and roll damage for me.
It's 2d6s. 5 total.
All right, and it's 5 plus your strength modifier.
Where the fuck's
Going
my
into tunnel.
Go very top is strength. Very top. Very top. Very top.
Oh,
Modifier.
+3, so 8.
Okay.
Do I get
and
the
then it's
+2?
+2 because you're
So
raging.
10?
So total of 10 damage.
Fuck yeah! Fuck that spider!
Right? And it's a fucking Cholicera.
6 is there.
I'm sorry. Say that again. Hand me that marker I left over there.
Spider, right? And it's Cholicera.
Chelicera?
Let me roll spider health real quick.
Going into a tunnel.
So
What the
probably-
fuck? Are you on a train?
Coming through a tunnel.
We don't have a lot of trains with tunnels.
Not in
Could be
Utah.
Colorado.
He's in
He's in
Virginia.
Virginia.
He fucking told us that, and then we told you that.
Oh yeah, the tunnel to England, of course.
He's in the channel.
The England Channel.
That's what it's called. The tunnel that goes through the English Channel is the channel.
The
It
channel.
is.
Sorry, I haven't.
It's also a
ever-
sex act.
That's the only context I've heard.
It's a
of it.
very dirty sex act.
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay. All right. With a mighty swing, you take your hand, not recklessly, but you are in a rage as you chop off its front mandible,
For Scotland.
easily detaching it
We're
from its
commuting
face.
home from
The spider
Friday.
rears with a.
Our train / bus is about an hour with a small push.
Significant damage.
Oh yeah.
We don't really have underground trains out here.
All right.
It'd be nice if we did.
It is
Underground highways.
Spider's turn. And Spider sees Fuknor.
Wow, the spider rolled well.
I mean, that or everyone else rolled like
I mean, you all rolled pretty low.
Yeah.
I'm in North
Fuknor is gonna.
Virginia,
Or,
DC area.
yeah. Fuknor's gonna be fucked up. Holy shit.
Fuck.
Having its mandible chopped off, it misses as it goes with its front two paw-like
PC area.
structured
Oh.
feet to a grasp and bite. Fuknor putting up his blade, easily deflecting and moving away, yelling in the spider's face.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you giant elected bitch!
Alright, it is Han's turn. Han, what are you doing?
I'm gonna move up with my short sword and try to take a swing.
Alright, go ahead and roll for me. Or move your character first.
I love the idea that you're watching this on a train.
I
For
thought-
some reason,
wait,
that
who
makes
the
me
fuck had the
extra
silver
happy.
blades? Hey, weren't you the one bitching about silver blades?
I had 2.
Fuck
Okay,
you.
so just
you
move
fucking
that.
fuck.
And
Sorry.
we'll just do that.
This could be me and this could be you. There we go.
He did have 2 swords in his hands. Just throwing that out there. We don't know what happened to his character.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't
It's okay.
matter.
We're in a different universe and you have different clothes.
Right, my
You
swords
move
are
up with your
red
short
all of a sudden.
Go up with your short sword. Rolled 17 plus what's your to hit?
No, you're this guy.
2, so
It's another great
Your
game.
to hit is only 2.
on the short
What's your
sword.
dex mod?
My dex is 4.
Plus 4?
Yeah.
The modifier's 4?
Yeah.
And what's your proficiency bonus?
My proficiency bonus is 2.
Change that to hit to 6.
Okay. So a
What
6.
are you doing? You're not supposed to see this shit. Go the fuck away.
I'm not paying attention to that shit. Do you have another dagger? I
Mhm.
have 2 daggers. I do not have a sword.
Well, hand me your sword. I will take this.
I
So
know.
17
I traded in my
is-
hammer for a sword. I
You
don't
can have
have
a
one.
dagger. So
23?
a total of 23. Alright, it hits.
And me.
I sure as hell hope so.
Thank you.
So I roll my 2d6. Bless you.
Oh my god.
No.
Is that
Oh, I just hit on his face.
did I miss the snot?
I did too. What are you doing? You're not supposed to see this shit.
I just wanted some daggers, god damn it.
Stop peeling back the curtain. There's too many quotable 19s from this.
So 2, what is that, 5?
5,
7.
It's no 10, but I need to shut up because it's the only hit I've had. Hey man, I've done some. I've weakened the fuck out of this. I've weakened the fuck out of him
Alright.
for once.
So 7.
Chopped off his mandible.
I just like sneezed, but all of the snot went into my mouth.
Dude, I've had.
Ew.
I've
So
had
it's just
shit
my
like that
mouth full
happen.
of
Snot.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've had shit like
Well, I'm
that.
did,
glad,
like,
I'm
shoot
glad
out.
I saw the back part of your area instead of that.
Oh, right.
So 7.
Your total damage is 7?
Yeah.
Alright.
Fuck
Coming
this
up to the spider, definitely hitting one before in the
Being
eye.
their DM.
You go for the same exact eye that you hit before on the other spider. Driving it deep, the spider completely taken off guard. You'd think with 8 eyes it would be able to see this coming. It does not. As you drive
Dumbass.
the
And they're deep.
sword hilt deep.
I think we all have.
Hell,
I always heard it happens at the worst time. You just end up with snot either in your mouth or on your
Into the
face.
spider's eye. Alright. Darius, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna use my slingshot.
Damage.
Gonna use your
You
slingshot?
better hit that
Your
fucking
sling?
spider.
I'm gonna go for a 9.
Oh,
Actually, you get a
The sling
pass
is
because you
the
killed all of
sling.
them.
Yeah.
You know what a sling is? Like David? Like David in the
It's like a slingshot, but less
Like, you know
less
David?
techy.
Yeah.
how
Okay.
he used a sling. So it's basically 2 ropes with a little pouch.
Yeah, a
And you
slingshot.
You release
Not
one
quite.
rope. Nope. A slingshot.
You
is
swing.
this.
Full
You, a sling you swing around and then you like launch.
So you
it.
have a sling. All right. So you're gonna pull out your sling. Go ahead and
You
are you
sling
you're
it.
proficient in a sling?
I
so
showed
roll
it in
again.
the activator in his butthole.
Shit, it's proficient in a sling, doesn't know what it is.
Damn. We're gonna fuck the
Add
spider
your-
up.
Add your
hit.
proficiency. Add your dexterity to the total.
1, so 20.
I'm still in a fucking rage too.
I don't know what else you want me to.
So your proficiency, so 22 total.
Rate his
So-
other
Excellent.
mandible
That
off.
hits. Go ahead and roll the damage for a sling, which is
Just stab it in
1d4.
its crotch. Does a spider have a crotch?
Four.
4,
And
nice.
then add your dex to that total. So 4 plus 5 total. All right, you do 5 damage. From behind or from around the carriage, you release a rock of your sling, striking it in its head,
It's pretty hefty.
dealing a significant amount of damage, seemingly, as the spider again is taken
You must have you hit it in the eye
Freak the
wound.
fuck out.
It embedded in the eye wound that he made.
The rock plunging seemingly deeper into the eye wound. As he drew out his sword, a rock quickly replaced it. Alright. It is now Arcana's turn. Arcana, what are you up to?
Finish him off. Finish him.
Well, I'm back here, right?
Look at some fucking heart out.
So many
I'll just
eyes,
cast the
so
rip his
many
fucking heart out
eyes.
spell.
Kalima. Kalima.
Oh, great. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna throw my javelin at it.
Alright. From downtown, you're gonna chuck a javelin. Go ahead and roll it.
From downtown. It's like a sports fucking game. 11.
What else do I got
Add your
here?
to hit. Do you have? Let me
You
see
have
your
to
to hit
hit?
bonus on your
He doesn't.
page.
I don't see it.
You do not. So it's going to be your dex modifier. So it'll be 1 plus your
Javelin in the
proficiency, which
eye?
is 2. So a
Plus
total
3.
of
We're
14.
about to find out.
14.
Oh shit, where did I put that? Oh.
Dun dun dun
I
dun
forgot
dun
to
dun
see
dun
this.
dun dun dun. Is it gonna happen to you? Dun, 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 dun.
14 hits. Just
Oh!
Go ahead and roll damage for me.
From downtown.
Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage for me.
This guy?
A javelin, it should
What's your
say.
javelin? It should say what to
Sorry.
roll.
1d6 piercing. Go ahead and roll for me.
2.
Add your dex
Use your
modifier.
fucking left
Add your
hand.
dex modifier.
Plus
1.
3.
Alright. Taking your javelin, chucking it, you sink into the spider. It doesn't really seem to affect it in its
Nothing but
current
net.
state. You think you hit it
That's an
in
wet
the
joke.
rear end, but you can't really tell because the javelin has just disappeared. This spider is scared as shit.
I would be
And
too.
very seemingly,
You got hit by all of them. That's the
Confused.
first.
I hope you're happy this
It is
poor
Jordan's
spider
turn.
had the worst day of his life.
He's fucking almost blind.
Jordan, instead of being feared, he's feared, has now come to an inspiration with you for.
Javelin
And he goes,
disappearing.
Best money I ever spent! Keep it up, oh boys!
Can I just point out this is the first time all of us have hit in a turn?
As Jordan pulls out a dagger.
Now the True Testament is
Javelin disappearing of the rear end.
Jordan, taking out a dagger, being a traveled coachman, knows how to defend himself in some ways.
Fucking
And just
dagger.
tosses it, sinking it into the face of the spider.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
This fucking guy.
The spider, with a grand hiss and a bellow,
This ass kills it.
falls.
Falls.
Yes, just like that.
Falls.
Uh-huh.
That's how a spider
Just
falls. down.
collapses.
I mean, we can't
Onto
dictate
itself.
that. There you
It's
go.
like-
That's a dead spider. It's all shriveled up.
Jordan looking at all of you. You might not know what's going on, but you sure know what you're doing.
Hashtag
Spider, fuck your characters.
What was that green pillar of flame?
Well, he's dead now. Just fucking
Something
team
or
you on.
someone must have sent this to come at us.
Let's just say we have a friend and he likes surprises.
Frenemies.
You have odd discernment.
Yes, very
friends.
odd friends.
Hashtag frenemies.
Oh no, why was it deleted?
What was?
Stop spamming
Oh, why is it
emotes.
Stop spamming emotes.
Dude, Nightbot's a
Oh,
fucking
God.
Your
asshole.
Nightbot is an asshole.
Yeah, I don't get
Fuck
it.
you,
I
Nightbot.
fucking turn that shit off and like, no, it's fine, go ahead. And it still does this shit.
I have Nightbot turned off on my phone.
I posted the same emote 4 times.
Alright.
It showed up too, that's what I don't
There's a
get.
dead spider in front of all of you. What would you like to do?
Oh, it's
You're
dead?
gonna find
Yeah.
it and
It's
jab
there.
your javelin.
What is it?
It's a very dead spider.
Boys, frenemies.
Now it's completely on his back.
We're gonna kill Nightbot. That's our next roll. Do damage on Nightbot.
Nightbot appears in front of you. An omnipotent being, one that cannot be
We just
destroyed.
get wiped.
A
the
wild
fuck out.
Nightbot appears.
Alright.
Alright,
And
Nightbot's
he's
dead,
spider.
so.
Wait, can you not rummage the body?
You're welcome to. There's a dead spider in front of all of you.
Rummage the body and get my javelin back.
Alright. Go ahead and roll percentiles for me. You're
Percentile.
going to want to beat a 25. No, not you, not any of you. Him. He's the only one recovering anything. You
I wanna
don't need to
search-
recover your rock.
I guess I
It's,
don't
only-
need to recover.
it's just a rock.
79.
79.
Alright. You recover your javelin. Exactly where
Stab
you thought
that
it
bug in
went.
the eye.
But it sunk
But then
all the way
spider.
through. It was kind of cool. You are proud of that throw. Pride fills you.
Can we search
Let's
the
go with pride.
spider?
You are welcome to make a survival check to see what you can take from the spider.
If I fail, will I get injured? Probably. Should I do it? Roll D20?
Alright.
Go for it.
Would anyone else like to try and carve anything off of the spider or take anything off? Does anyone have any other intentions with the spider?
I would like to figure out with my perception if there's anything magical about it.
About the spider.
Well, yeah,
You're welcome to make an Arcana check.
sure.
Alright, go ahead and roll Arcana.
Arcana can make an Arcana check.
That was actually totally coincidence.
Which is funny as fuck.
13 plus.
Add your Arcana bonus.
You should get extra Arcana just for that being his name.
No, not how that works.
15.
A total of 15? There's nothing magical about the spider. Besides the way it came to being, seemingly the same way you guys came. Except for, it didn't replace anything that was currently here.
He's just here.
It just appeared.
He didn't replace a butterfly.
You do gather that you are not the you that you were in your previous realm.
Not the you that you
No
were you in.
Shit.
You are indeed in a different body, but your genitals are the same size.
Oh.
My general is the same.
Okay! We can get it on!
Does anyone else want to check if their genitals are the same?
No!
Nope.
Come on, guys.
I please no matter how big.
You got it. You got it.
You're welcome to make an arcane check. Arcana check. Pause. The fuck is an arcana check?
Alright. You wanted to carve something off of this? Does anyone else want to
Yes.
carve anything
Well,
off?
I cut off one of the things. Can I just pick that up? Or I guess I still have to do a check, don't I?
You cut off one of the front mandibles, just seemingly like an extra little arm.
What about the
Not useful?
chelicera?
Whatever.
The chelicera are different from the mandibles.
They definitely are. They are fangs. The chelicera.
Do you think it's
Are
worth it, guys?
they
Do you
venomous?
think it's worth it to try and
You
carve
could
something off this
definitely
asshole?
see. Do you want now? Tell me what part of the spider you're looking to try and get.
The chelicera.
Can I get the web shooter?
You could definitely try and get the web spinner.
Try.
Though, what's your
Spider-Man.
what's your survival check?
Where's that at?
That means
Your
no.
survival
3.
bonus. Alright. Go ahead. Alright. Do 2 checks for me. Roll a nature check to see what you think you can get from this. And secondarily, roll a survival check to see what you do get from this.
Fuck, 8.
So that's your nature check to see what you can get. You think maybe you can get the fangs? Really can't figure your way around the spinner at all. You could definitely attempt, but you don't have any previous knowledge of it.
I abandoned.
maybe
I already
I'll-
have shit I haven't even used.
Now you're welcome to make a survival check to try and get some of the legs or even a thing or two.
Wait, did you say eggs?
Legs.
Legs. I was like, what the fuck? Eggs?
Breakfast.
Spider eggs? I want a fucking spider egg.
I decided to just leave this.
Just
part.
don't want to.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It's
Yeah.
too
Are you
messy.
sure?
Yeah.
Like he's got a new
Are
kilt
you
on.
sure?
Do you really want me to open the spider?
No, I do, but seriously.
I didn't succeed.
I feel like I'm gonna get hurt if I try to cut off
You
something.
might.
I looked
That's my
carefully
problem.
at it.
Mhm.
Slice
Sorry.
this spider.
I'm trying to keep a
right
poker
open.
face, but I can't. I
The
really want this to happen.
protein alone. You get mad swole, bro.
All right.
I guess it's
Does anyone
protein
else want to
for you.
carve anything off of this? No.
Nope.
All right. Let's move on then.
I mean, I looked carefully at it. That's the best I can do.
I glanced at it. What more do you want?
All right. Jordan is now looking at all you. Well, so we could continue on. Would you all, the heroes of the day, mind moving this corpse out of the way of the carriage?
Absolutely.
I guess.
Who wants to help moving the corpse?
I'll
Brute,
help.
the brute. I'm gonna stand and watch and
You're
make
gonna
sure.
cover us in spiders. You are.
Does the rogue want to help with moving the corpse?
Yeah, I'll help.
All right. Everyone who's helping roll a strength saving or a strength check.
I'm
saving
not
throw.
helping. That was a drop. That's invalid.
Gotta roll the die.
8. You're invalid.
Roll the
Shut
die,
up.
Tyler.
No.
Roll the fucking die.
What are we rolling?
That's a drop. You
Did it roll? It counts if it rolled. All right.
It
roll.
rolled in the
I
air.
did.
Just what'd you roll in the d20?
10.
Add your strength.
3,
strength.
13.
Rogue.
I rolled a 19 with 1, so 20.
All right. You still coming out of a rage. More focused on you killed the damn thing. You did a good job, and you're pretty pumped about it. You really don't get a good grip. Not really anything there.
His hair.
You try your hardest, and the rogue, finding the most purchase in the midsection, undersection, with your help, move
found
the
meat.
spider corpse out of the way.
They're like,
You
"So
guys
you,
are
you
continuing
asshole."
on. Royce, roll a d20 for me.
Oh, shit. You're gonna get stopped. I'm gonna get fucked up. 14.
Plus
Plus what?
nothing.
You asked me.
Roll a d6 for me.
damage. You're rolling damage.
On the table.
I tried, but it counts 6.
I mean, sorry.
You're not sorry. We know you're not sorry.
I got hurt a lot, guys. I got hurt a lot.
Another flash while you guys are traveling. This time, a spread pillar of green flame.
Spread like a vagina.
6 skeletons now suddenly bar your path.
6 skeletons.
Jordan this time
Christ alive.
is allowing you four to go in front of him.
Okay.
He again sees the flash of green flame, and then the 6 skeletons in front of him and you guys, and goes, "Whoa! This can't be happening again! What the hell is happening? What god did you piss off?"
You don't want to do.
It's a portal from another universe.
No, shut up.
You don't know
We gotta go through.
You have no inkling of
The
what
scary
or
door.
where or the difference.
Fucking scary door.
I don't know. You said I can remember everything I took note of. I took note of
You do.
quite a bit.
You do remember this entire world that you were a part of, or realm that you were a part of previously,
Ooh.
but you do not know where you are currently or what it pertains to
Right.
where the realm you
Do
are.
I remember? Do I remember that I got to where I am from where I was?
No. No, you
So
don't.
I don't remember.
Oh.
So I just know
You just
that I
know
remember.
you are no longer in the realm that you
So I feel like who
Just
I am
leave it.
now, and I remember weird things of who I was.
You remember everything that you was in your previous life. In fact, for all intents and purposes, you are still the same person. You are just now in a different used body.
As though it were a dream, or as though I simply continued my existence.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
You now simply continuing your existence in this.
You have like
realm.
dreams of
Scoot
another
back.
life that you know happened, but you're also in a different life now because we're in a different dimension.
You have faint recollections of where you are currently or who you are currently, but
there's
you
no way to
remember
explain that
who
to
you were
someone.
previously. It's impossible.
We can't just go up to everybody and be like, "Hey, motherfucker, I'm from another dimension."
No, we're gonna get put in the
We're
madhouse.
gonna get our ass kicked by skeletons.
I'm gonna try sending that again. In a key.
Am I still in a rage?
Why are there 6?
No.
You said there were 4.
I guess that's true. I wouldn't be.
6.
How long do you get to go in a rage?
All right.
1 minute unless I become unconscious or end
This is
a turn
not
without
one.
attacking.
So it's
So
been more than a
I
minute.
ended a turn without
It's
attacking.
definitely been more than a minute.
Oh.
And it's been more than a minute.
Yeah. So you have expended a reach.
I have 1 left
All right.
Before resting.
before we rest. Yeah.
All
when I
right.
regain them.
You see 6 skeletons appear in front of you.
6 what?
Elephants.
Skeletons.
That's what I heard.
That's 6. That's
Oh,
the
there's.
roll.
I saw that one. I was looking at these and I didn't look at
Give me
that.
1 second while I roll skeleton health.
It's got a. Oh, that's a bandana. Oh, beard. I was like, it's got a fucking beard. What is a skeleton? What the hell is this?
Yeah, hair doesn't deteriorate. It's already dead.
What the hell? It's a bandana, nerd.
Skeletons have hair.
Alright,
It's just
so
not attached to them.
so symbols.
Everybody
and
roll
emotes
initiative.
should not be flagged anymore.
Emote away.
Fuck.
Wait, D20?
Am I rolling?
Yeah. Initiative.
7.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I rolled a 1.
Initiative.
I rolled a fucking
You screwed
1.
the poop.
I went from a 20 to a 1.
One's happened, man. Don't worry.
4 total.
You did roll a nat 20 and then a nat 1, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a punk bitch.
Initiative.
Yeah, I went first last time. I'll go last this time.
Sounds right. Yep.
Oh, I need to keep notes.
Is that really?
That's what I got.
You're the
You
only
got
one
17
tonight,
though.
You're the only one tonight that has rolled.
And she got a nat 20.
No,
You rolled a nat 20?
Just barely, yeah.
I rolled one before
Oh yeah,
too.
she did another one. That's the second one.
Nice.
Because she was the first one to roll one.
Kylie,
She's better at rolling than us.
Gabe,
Okay, so stop telling me how to roll.
11.
Look, if you want to cheat, that's great.
Total of 4.
You know what? I'm gonna start throwing
Hey, hey,
things
hey! Leave Kylie alone, everybody.
That didn't work
She's
in the
here,
past.
that's
What
good
makes you
enough.
think it's gonna work now?
at you. I got better aim
Dude,
now.
I'm gonna go fucking last.
Give me
Please
one
have one of the skeletons roll a 1.
While I roll skeleton health.
I'll bow down to the
Skeleton
net.
just-
Oh,
I'll bow down.
Bow.
All of you bow. Bow.
The true leader of the game.
If I bow, is it like
That's
this?
a lot. Oh shit.
Are we gonna?
Nat
And hero.
20.
Hmm? Wow. I am rolling incredibly well.
Damn you to
Fuck
hell.
Damn it. Or yes?
No.
No, roll
bad.
well now,
It's
just
bad.
not when they want to attack. This just says when they want to go, or when they go.
This is their health.
Oh, it's their health?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I thought you were rolling their initiative.
Shit on my dick. Alright, now I'm rolling initiative. Which will just be. Okay. Everyone rolled 20 to 25.
Me.
You rolled a nat 20? Just
Yeah.
barely? Is this your second one tonight?
Mhm.
I'm keeping a tab.
What was, who was 17
So
plus
you
one?
got a Darius. 20 to 15.
18.
18. Hold on.
And then it was him and then me.
What'd you get?
I
Or
got
what?
I got an 11.
11?
And I got
7
4.
plus 4. 11.
You rolled a net 1 though?
Yeah,
Oh, you go last no matter what.
yeah. I figured.
One.
What if the person who rolled a nat 20 and the person who rolled a nat 1 are sitting next to each other?
Shit.
Yeah, but we go around this.
Oh my gosh, stop that.
It's really annoying.
It's like the worst wet pussy I've ever heard.
You know, that's not inaccurate, but I don't feel comfortable saying it's accurate. Alright. Darius, you're going first. These skeletons have appeared in front of you in the flash of green flame that seems now so familiar. What do you do?
Thorn whip.
Thorn whip,
Are you gonna
baby thorn.
Which one are you gonna thorn whip?
I'm guessing this is 1?
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
I'm really gonna move out from behind there and
Sure.
go for 4.
Go for 4.
I mean, you don't want to thorn whip me?
Oh.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack for me.
16,
18.
18. Ooh.
18 total.
Plus.
You add that, you'll add your spell or your spell ability, or excuse me, your spell attack modifier.
Plus 4 is 22.
22 total. What was the roll? I'm sorry? 18?
18.
18? Okay. 18 plus 14. Great. That hits. Go ahead and
Like
roll
a
down
broken
for Thorn Whip,
squeaky toy.
which you have your spell cards I handed you.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a D6.
Uh-huh.
4.
Nice.
Add your spell attack modifier. Wait, no, I'm just
8.
kidding. It's just a d6. Ignore.
Just a D6, just a D6.
It does say just a d6 on there, correct? For the cantrip?
Yeah.
Alright, great. Do you choose to pull it 10 feet in front of you? Or 10 feet closer to you?
Yeah.
10 feet? Alright. So go ahead and move 4, exactly 1. Oh,
One? I thought we
Yeah.
had 5.
that's 5, yep. And then go ahead 1 more. Keep it within the square. Yeah, there you go. Alright.
It's just kind of
You thorn whip one of the skeletons, wrapping around its bony body. Whipping it closer to you, you do 4 points of damage. Alright.
close to dead.
It is now Arcana's turn. Arcana, what are you up to?
Shit, we worked against the skeleton dudes.
You remember previously that bludgeoning damage worked pretty well against them.
I
should use
don't
my
do
great club
bludgeoning
first time.
damage.
Nope, but you watched your barbarian hit them. Or you watched somebody hit them some way, and it did bludgeoning.
I convey to the barbarian
Mhm.
that bludgeoning works.
To use
Blood-
my great club.
I scream bludgeon them.
Alright.
So the whole team
Are you
is
using a
Somebody-
sling do bludgeoning damage?
You've now communicated.
After
That's
Yeah, you
Just
just.
Oh, yeah, right here,
1d6 bludgeoning. 1d4 bludgeoning. Great.
After bludgeoning, I go after the nearest one, which is 1 with Ray of Frost.
Alright. You point out your
So
hand,
just using a
roll
certain type of
an
weapon,
attack
like,
for me. Add your spell attack
Does that
modifier to it.
matter? Like, what does it do?
D8.
Yeah, so
D20.
like-
D20. You're rolling to attack. You're rolling to
He'll
hit.
do 13 points of damage. 13.
So if I
So
use a
which
bludgeon
one?
weapon, what is...
Spell
Oh,
attack
so that's
modifier.
on my
It's on
turn.
your different one.
5.
I remember
Wow.
What's the total?
18.
Alright, total of 18 on 1. Pointing your finger like a gun at
Oh,
1.
that's hot.
You're going to
I
hit
watch
it.
like this.
Go ahead and roll damage for me for Ray of Frost.
This is a
Damage.
D8. Yeah.
Left hand. Left hand. That doesn't count.
8!
Hell yeah! High five!
Alright. Pointing and shooting at number 1. You hit it. Hitting its chest area, freezing it entirely.
Which one was that?
Number
That
one.
was
Number
The actual
Oh,
ones.
number one.
number 1.
He's number
Uber,
one.
Drivers can chatty, almost home. Woot.
Let me look at Ray of Frost real quick.
Fucking hate chatty Uber drivers.
I know, it's kind of strange.
It's one of those things, like, sometimes I don't mind them when they chat with me, but other times I'm like, just shut the fuck up.
It's like the
I
one we
just
had that
wanna
one
quiet.
night, he was like semi-chatty, like he'd say stuff and then not talk, so it was really weird. Like he'd initiate a conversation and we would just talk.
Yeah.
Those are weird people.
I
know
fuck.
exactly.
I don't
The
know
one
what's
Uber driver
better,
we
not
had in
talking at all
Dallas.
or making good conversation.
Which one?
The one that went the, like,
Wrong
missed the
way
turn
and was
with the
mad
wrong-
at us.
yeah, and went backwards on the freeway and then got mad at us because we didn't know
Yeah.
where we were going.
You had someone that went backwards on the
Yeah.
freeway?
Yeah, in Dallas.
Yep.
Jesus
What the
Christ.
fuck?
Well, at least
Yeah.
you weren't in Austin.
The skeleton itself looks
'Cause
like
there's
it
no
would be
over there.
slowed by
There's
this
no.
Ray of Frost. Alright.
Slowed but not stopped.
There wasn't
Slowed
at
but
that
not
time.
stopped. Han, it's your turn. Han, what are you doing?
We took 8
Han,
damage.
Bodhi. It
Are you
did-
guys all
did
before
take
the
A
skeletons?
full 8 points of damage.
Apparently.
Damn. The skeletons
So
must have
do-
rolled shitty for...
Do I remember?
I
Do
go-
I also recall?
I go
He already
fucking last.
called out do bludgeoning damage, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know that at least.
Where?
I don't know anything that's bludgeoning.
Oh, I don't know what I was saying. I'm watching Twitch. Let me... My headphones.
Oh, he corrected himself where? To
Yeah. I hate that. People on the train do that to me and they just want to talk and I'm like, I don't know you. Why are you talking to me?
People talk to you on the train?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Dude, some people are lonely and they'll talk to
Some
literally
are fine
anybody.
and others are
I was
really
gonna say,
creepy.
being a dude on the train, people do not talk
Yeah,
to
people avoid eye contact.
you. People don't.
Especially
People don't
if
sit next to you. They don't talk to you.
especially if you
completely
are like a
avoid it.
Depends if
physically
they're crazy.
dominating dude.
Han,
Like,
what
if
are you
you're a
doing?
bigger dude.
Han,
Can
would
I punch?
You could, but you think maybe the blunt side of one of your swords would do a little more damage.
That's what I'm thinking.
So like almost like a
So I
Slapping
swing the
what's the, term?
blunt side of my sword at.
Pistol
Alright.
whip.
Almost like
I
a pistol
move
whip.
up to
Move your character where
number.
you're going.
You're disassembling. Skulls at number what?
I'm gonna go up here.
You just put the headphones in, and then when he tries to
And
talk to you, like,
attack
sorry, what? I've got my
number
headphones in. Sorry.
Oh, you gotta move a little closer, friend.
Just put
Okay,
your,
so I'll
just
do
put
number
your
2 from
Apple.
there.
Alright, from
Put
there
your
you're
Apple
gonna get
headphones in, and then everyone will know you're a douche and to avoid you.
Hey,
Like, I got an apple in my ear.
Douche.
fuck you too. And then you'll add your
Apple and all
to
their
hit,
problems
which is
recently.
Yeah, so it's a total of 13. Just barely hitting. Remembering at the last second that you do that bludgeoning helps more than anything, or hearing him and thinking about it, you switch to the blunt side of your sword. Go ahead and roll damage for me.
Now,
He
do
just
I
whips
roll
out one.
2d6? There is not an enemy with
What?
a speed of 2.
Can we just smoke
So
a
you do
blunt
not
with all the
get
skeletons?
aren't my
You guys ever play Get Dead?
Aren't sure.
I don't think so.
I don't know what that is.
Please explain, and then I'll tell you if I have or not. Sometimes things are differently named in different places, but I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Five.
All right, add your dex your dex to that damage.
9.
All right. 9. All right.
Wait,
With the
nine?
bludgeoning, you go up to number 2, swinging.
Dexterity is 4.
It's like just dex, right? Oh,
Plus
total.
dex, yeah.
God, I'm fucking.
4 plus
Don't
5.
listen to me. I was thinking your dex was.
You
high.
take out a large portion of its midsection and its left arm, striking it with the blunt end of your sword,
Damn.
displaying how effective blunt damage is.
Blunts for everyone.
God damn. All right, it is now the skeleton's turn.
How effective is it to smoke blunts with the skeletons?
You want to find out?
Not
Did
very
I not
effective.
kill
They don't have
this
lungs.
Well, since I hit number 2, not number 1.
All right, number 1. Looking at you,
I hate that I
watching you
go
do
last.
lots of damage, is going to attack.
It's gonna attack hard.
There it is. Missing.
You have more
Okay.
A glorious.
I need it. I need that.
Missing?
2.
You mean I master
2 after losing its. Wait, have we established
I thought
this is
you
on now? And
Yeah.
you have the
I'm the
daggers?
red arm.
All right,
I'm the
who's
red
it?
swords for
Oh,
today.
sorry. I'm up here.
You were not up there.
Ah, okay.
No,
You did a distance
you
attack.
shot it with range. You did not
Yeah.
move on your turn.
You're
Number-
going the distance.
What's your AC?
15.
Checking for
Fuck, I
speed.
should have taken my bonus action and I didn't. Forgot.
You have
I'll
a
take your
bonus
bonus
action?
action.
Bonus.
Bone?
action.
It's
15, you said?
Yeah.
2, kind of shocked, goes to hit with its left arm, and it's not attached. She's like,
dipshit.
oh. All right, 3 is going to move up into your business as well, going for a hit with a nat 20.
Jesus Christ.
Is going to actually, he has a sword on him. You did not see this initially, but the skeleton pulls out a fucking short sword, and he goes to fucking swipe at you. All right.
You're fucked.
Skeleton's armed, no pun intended. Well, he's also disarmed.
Total of 3 damage. Not
Comrades.
quite getting through the leather
What a
damage,
pussy.
or the leather armor, but still hurting a significant
Why did it
amount.
hit me? I'm naked.
Excuse me, total of 6 damage. I like.
Oh.
Definitely got through the leather armor, and you're feeling it a little bit.
Just jump.
Fuck. 3 to
You
6.
touch your finger to your ear like you're listening to earpiece.
4
Naked
moves up
style.
after
Others
getting
who
moved
do it
by
and do the
Darius.
same.
Moves up to
All
Darius
Secret Service.
and
The
misses.
last person to do it is the president. All Secret Service agents tackle the president to protect him. That sounds insane.
Number 5 is going to move up here. Not quite getting anywhere.
What's that called?
Number
You said
6
it's called
is also going to move up
Down,
here.
Mr. President or Mrs. President.
All
Oh, get
right.
down, Mr.
Foop.
President.
Nor.
They drink instead
These
of
skeletons
alcohol.
have moved up and advanced, attacking your rogue. What are you up to? Attacking your rogue as well as your druid. There's number 4
Oh, is it my
directly
turn
in
to
front of
attack?
you. It is your turn.
I go to rage first of all.
Throw yourself into a rage!
Fleet for Scotland!
Show them your
I
ass
tried
first.
to advocate they drink instead of get tackled.
You
That's a good alternative.
may take away our lives,
Perfect.
but you'll never take away our freedom. As you braveheart it.
Aren't you?
Should I use reckless attack? That seems reckless.
Wow, crazy. Shut up.
There was a reason they brought it up. I can't
Alright.
remember. I'm not sober.
For,
made at
for
home.
looking
Yay,
I'm not gonna be at home.
home is good.
So I'm gonna use my great club.
changing to your great club. What's the damage on it?
It's a bludgeoning D8, 1d8.
Alright, pulling out your great club, two-handing it, which one you're gonna hit? And are you gonna reckless attack? You threw yourself into a rage.
No, I'm just gonna do rage for now.
Alright,
Reckless attack.
So I'm gonna attack 4.
alright. Go ahead and
Since
attack
it's
4.
next to me. 4 is the one that's
I'm
in
not
the
sober and trying to
tournament,
get
right?
home. Makes sense.
He
for
got
that.
Thornwood, now he's moved forward. He's not currently tied up, right?
Thanks for the team roll. Happy D&D.
8 plus, is it the 5?
Thank you for stopping
To hit
by
bonus
again
attack?
and watching.
So 13.
Ooh, just barely
Wait,
hitting.
well,
You come down with your great club on the
Thanks for
skeleton.
stopping by.
Roll
As
damage
always.
for me.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Damage.
Yep.
So my D8.
Whatever the hit die is there.
Down.
Yeah. They're all so light compared to that other one.
Whoa.
Hey!
Jeez.
Plus rage, which is to 10.
2. And add your strength.
So 3, so 13.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah.
Alright.
13
You
bludgeoning.
fucked that guy right
13
into the
bludgeoning.
ground.
Darius, almost preparing this one for you, whips the skeleton towards you. The skeleton stumbling the rest of the way, missing Darius. You take your great club in double hands and just accordion it down.
Oh, you
Just
ground like a spider.
Crush it. Number 4 is out. Him.
Fuck yeah.
Him, number 4. Just hand me it so I can mark it.
I was just gonna flip it.
Alright.
I'm down.
Jordan's turn. Jordan is going to turn the carriage around. Just until it's over.
Bye.
Not saying a word or anything. Just, you guys look like you got this. I'm just going to turn it around gently. It is now Darius' turn. Darius, what are you doing? 4. You setting it up for the barbarian taking it down. 6 has now approached you. What are you going to
grab 6 and put him in where I put 4.
You're going to whip 6 over to where 4 is? Okay. You're going to have to move over.
Okay.
Even kind of the space behind and to the left of where the barbarian, right there.
That one.
Okay.
You are welcome to roll an attack with the Thorn Whip.
15.
Add your spell attack modifier.
19.
Alright. With a resounding whoosh, you set 6 up again.
3.
Okay. Doing a total of 3 piercing damage on 6. You have put it in the same exact spot that 4 is. You just put on top. Yeah, there you go. For your barbarian again. Arcana, it is your turn.
So I aimed at number 1. Number 1 is not dead.
No.
Number 1 is not dead.
He's just frozen solid.
Well, part of him
Or
is
he's frozen.
definitely frozen.
I did 8 damage.
Yes, you did.
You rolled well for their health, remember.
And 3 and 2 are up on his business, right?
Correct.
And 1.
Yeah, he's getting pretty surrounded up there.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
5 is seemingly walking towards you.
5 is walking directly towards me.
Yep.
We got some time.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do Ray of Frost against number 1 again.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack and add your spell attack modifier for me.
Sure, we'll do left hand.
You lefty. You
What'd you roll?
stranger.
Spell attack modifier?
Yep.
5.
10.
10 total. Taking your shot with the Ray of Frost the second time, you just zip by, totally missing number 1. Alright. Han, your turn. What are you doing?
I attack I'm gonna attack number 2 again.
Gonna attack number 2 again.
I'm gonna go for number 2.
Let's see, 16.
Total?
Yep, total.
Alright.
Now there's one within 5 feet though.
An enemy within 5 feet. Not your enemy, their enemy. That's how you get sneak attack damage, friend.
Oh.
It has to be not even your ally. It just has to be their enemy within 5 feet of them.
Okay.
Alright.
Does that
Go ahead
include
and
one
roll
of
that.
us?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You're more than 5 feet away.
No, I'm just clarifying.
Yeah.
3.
So 3.
And then add your dex mod.
That's right. So 7.
Alright. With a total of number 2, you said?
Yeah.
Alright. You actually take one of the legs out from under the skeleton. Though it is still standing, you take both a piece of the pelvic bone hip joint and a leg completely out from under it.
Which one was
And
it?
then
This
with
is
my
number 2.
bonus action, I
Mhm.
want to disengage
There
back.
you go, I was going to suggest that. Alright. Taking your
Yes.
cutting action, you're going to disengage. Daphne, you're moving back. How far are you moving back?
I can back. So I'm
Your
gonna
whole
move,
movement. You still have your whole movement.
right. So I'm gonna move back to line up with Fuknor.
Alright.
So 10 feet.
Yep, so 10 feet back.
Alright, moving back 10 feet, lining up with Fuknor. Getting a ally within range here. You are set. It is the skeleton's turn. Skeleton number 1
Some skeletons.
is going to move back right up against you. Rolling very poorly. Skeleton number 1, fashioning a dagger out of God knows where he would keep it. Probably one of the rags. Whiffs with you.
Hey, top me off while you're in there.
Alright. Skeleton number 2 is going to
Barkeep!
Fuknor
Barkeep!
and swing on Fuknor.
Hey, sir, may I have another?
Fuknor does a total of 16 hits. What's
Stop
your
you off
AC?
with what?
15.
Alright.
Yeah.
You're currently in a rage?
What?
You're currently
Yes.
in a rage?
Yes.
Okay. And so that's. You're lucky you're in rage. You take only a total of 4 damage.
I'm back to my old health.
Alright. And 3 is going to move up and attack the rogue again.
Fuck your
For a total
skeletons.
Does 21 hit?
Yeah, that's 21. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I know.
God, that needs a
3,
fucking armor.
brandishing a blade from his back.
It's a well-armed
It's healed for a
skeleton.
total of 3.
I do have a health potion.
4 is dead. 5 is moving up. Gets up to Arcana
He's playing barkeep.
and misses.
You
Pulling
lucky
out
son
his-
of a bitch.
Pulling out his own small, broken short sword. Number 6, staggered from the thorn, is going to try and attack Hukar.
Good luck, fucker.
Pulling out his own blade, whiffing entirely.
He smelled my fart. When I go to a rage, I usually excrete.
Just a large amount of fecal
When
air.
I yell, I just try to lighten my load as much as I can.
That's
That's why Scotsmen don't wear underwear. That's why they don't wear underwear. They wear kilts because it just hits the
you can
ground.
shit your pants.
Yeah, you don't. You just shit on
Oh,
the
you
ground
just
and
shit
it
on the
scares
ground.
your enemy because
Oh,
like,
right.
there's shit everywhere.
You
And
just
then you
shit.
like drag your sword through it and then cut them.
Okay. Makes sense. Alright.
Not up.
Fuknor, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna attack number 6, but I think I'm gonna use my reckless attack.
Alright.
So I gain advantage on melee weapon attacks with
Yes.
strength until
Roll
the end of the turn. But
Roll
attack rolls
twice and
advantage.
take the highest roll.
Don't fuck this up, me.
Yeah, don't.
13.
Roll again.
Ooh.
Alright, so 13 plus
5. 18.
total 18. Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage there for me. And this is on number 6.
Correct. Fucking 1 plus
Your strength.
strength.
Mm-hmm.
3, so 4 plus rage. 6. So much math in fucking D&D. No wonder nerds play it. I figured it out.
With a cathud,
Thank you, sir.
you swipe, hitting number crushing a significant amount of number 6 into bone meal. But it is still up and it is still kicking.
Damn it.
No.
I didn't think.
Okay, yeah. I see now.
Alright. It is Jordan's turn. Jordan's
I'm just
continuing
always
to
watching.
move away. He has found a nice little a way for him and his horses, and he's admiring what's going on.
Admire.
He is also pulling out from his carriage a short bow,
Thank
seemingly
God.
to prepare
Pussy.
for the next round. Darius, your turn.
Okay, so if I take out a weapon, does my thorn whip go away?
No, Thorn Whip is a spell that you can cast on you.
Awesome. Then
So
I'm
that's
gonna
something you need
take
to
out
pull
my
out right now.
sling.
In fact, when you're done casting Thorn Whip, it disappears. Just kind of away.
So it's gonna foof away if I do something else.
He's not tied up or anything.
It
The
just
Thorn Whip is an action, a full. If you hit them with Thorn Whip, you can choose to move them forward or not, and then it disappears.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
What are you up to, Darius?
I'm gonna take out my sling because that's the only thing that does anything.
Produce flame.
With skeletons?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
My suggestion.
produce flames,
You can try bone.
and I'll throw it at 6.
If it's really hot, you can melt it.
All right. You produce flame. A ball of fire, magically appearing in your hand. You toss it. What was your attack roll?
16.
Total of 16.
No.
Add your spellcast modifier
Roll 20.
on 6. Or you were attacking 6.
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Throwing and hitting 6. Go ahead and roll a d8.
5.
Thank God, because he has a bad
Alright.
against me.
The
Actually, 2.
ball of flame strikes the skeleton right in one of its eye sockets, setting its face ablaze. Seemingly
looks like
doing a
fucking-
significant amount of damage.
Wait, if I go last, is that the end of everyone's turn?
Yes.
So when they attack me, they have advantage, right?
They
Because I
do.
did reckless attack.
Uh huh.
Okay.
All right. It is now Arcana. Arcana. Is he shitting?
Nice.
punk
Had his
isn't.
dick out.
Alright. Waiting for Arcana. Why I require.
It's hard when you drink so much because then you have
This
to.
is why I
pee so
have
much.
another group. This is my fun group, and then I have a serious group.
I like fun more.
No. I like fun too. That's why I have both.
I feel like we're somewhat serious.
You can be.
I mean,
And I like when you are.
it's not. It's not.
Arcana,
hard
it's your turn!
when he has
know.
to piss. I mean. come
There is a
on.
skeleton that has approached you, that has attacked you, number 5, and it has missed.
Number
What are you
5,
doing?
he's come alive.
Everything has moved closer as well. What are you up to?
Is 5 within
Melee.
grasping distance?
It is within grasping distance.
Whoa.
Choke him out.
Oh.
Alright, Drunk Gabe, come on.
I do a big ol' witch bolt right on his face.
You want to do a witch bolt?
No, I want to do. What should I do?
Oh, your grasping distance attack. What's that one again? That you were just hinting to. That I recommend not, so you don't have to use it for spell slot.
Grasping? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to shock him with my grasp. My
Shocking grasp?
Shocking grasp! Wow!
Yes.
Oh yeah, the one about jerking off.
Okay, go ahead and roll a spell attack. Or excuse me, go ahead and roll a d20 for me. And add your spell attack modifier.
Fuck.
You don't have to roll like that.
Plus 19.
19 total?
19 total.
Definitely hits. Let me. What's.
Take it down.
That's why we need spell cards for the. Or
Those
the,
spell cards, right?
not for you, and they
Oh.
don't have shocking grasp. You need sorcerer spell cards.
Okay.
You should go buy those. So, because that would make this so much fucking easier.
Okay.
Shocking grasp. Lightning springs from your hands and delivers a shock at the creature that tries to touch. Make a melee spell attack against the creature. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor. Is not on a hit, or armor made of metal, I should say. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 lightning damage. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me.
5.
Alright. And this was number 5 you were attacking?
Yes.
Alright. This little scrap. Am I gonna ride on it? Shocking grass. So it's easier to find in the future. Alright. Total of 5 damage? On number 5? Alright. You shock the shit out of this skeleton. Its bones rattling about, making all sorts of noises as you
Sounds like a
shake it. Its lower jaw falls off.
Do I shock it enough that it shits its pants?
If it had pants to shit, or bowels,
Yeah, I was like,
it
man,
would have shit.
the organs capable of shitting.
Yeah.
Alright.
I already shit on.
Do you want to move it all?
I mean, I want to move back like to right here.
You would need, if you do want to move out of the range of 5, it will have an attack of opportunity on you.
Is that significant?
It'll attack you.
It'll attack you.
It will attack you.
Actually, 5 will not attack you. It does not have any more reactionary steps because it was shocked. Never mind. It cannot.
I stay where I am.
Alright. You can move. You can move, and it will not be able to attack you because you shocked it. It does not have any reactionary steps.
So you hide behind someone?
So you hide behind
Alright,
me.
great.
Well, what I'm really doing is I'm moving closer to the other enemies to attack them, you know?
Yeah, over my
only
shoulder.
a brave spellcaster would do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
If you hit me, I swear to God.
Only a
It is-
13 health.
Han, what are you
class
doing?
11.
I'm going
Spellcaster
to
would do
Glass
that.
cannon. Is
use
what
the
we
broadside of my short sword to hit number 3.
Oh.
Number 3. Alright. Try to roll for me.
I don't know if I should go for 2 or for 6.
Let's see, 11,
I
17.
feel like 6.
Alright, going to hit. You definitely connect.
2 heading
Taking the broadside of your
Oh, no,
sword.
that's why I wanted
Again,
to
now
go for
actually
2.
feeling the difference in resistance of your sword traveling through the air with the broadside
Nice.
facing.
8.
Total of 8 damage.
Yep.
Add your dex.
It's 8. 12.
Alright, total of 12. On number
3.
On number 3. You, having done this twice before, think you know what you're doing. As you crack the broadside of it against its skull, flinging it across the way.
Not getting a baseball with you?
The rest of the bones just fall apart. It is dead. Hand me number 3. real quick.
Hell yeah, 2 down, motherfucker.
You
Where'd it go?
uncapitated it.
You are?
I uncapitated it.
Alright.
You decapitate its
You do
tail.
hear a crunch and a crumble as the skull falls apart.
A satisfying crunch.
It is a very satisfying crunch. It is the skeleton's turn. Skeleton 1 is going to swing at you. You killed its brother. It's going to take its short sword, or its dagger, and it's going to attack.
Less than 15.
Ooh! Rolling a total of 20.
Fucked.
Hitting you for a total of 5 damage. It takes its shot after you hit its friend and allied brother, and it stabs it right in the leg, getting some good meat.
Oh,
Nope.
meat. I fucking love meat.
So after my next turn,
You starting?
I'm gonna start.
No, sorry.
Do you ranged?
You look like your blood
I
sugar is
do, but
low.
it's not gonna do any good on skeletons.
We can get you some protein and or meat.
I'm a sling, but I also have big ass.
You don't like meat?
No meat.
What about
I'm a
protein?
sling, but I also have big ass.
All right. Skeleton number 2
You're gonna
is
have
going
a
to
hard
take a
time.
swing at Hoopnor.
Eating only carbs.
Does
On the contrary, I do very well on carbs.
11
Yeah,
hit.
but you have all
All
sticky
right.
poos and such.
Number 5.
Actually, they have an advantage on me.
They do.
Don't remind him of that.
Oh, you rolled worse. Still misses. Number 5 is going to move up to
Number.
Arcana. And it's going to take a swing at you. For very poor.
You tried running.
He whiffs
I thought he
After
couldn't
being-
attack because he was shocked.
He could not react.
Oh, react. Gotcha.
And of course I duck.
You do. You daftly maneuver his still
Or did you
rattling bones.
Did you duck or
dodge his
goose?
blade. Number 6 is also going to attack Ignore.
Hi, Albatross.
Rolling poorly as well.
Yeah,
Number 6, after getting hit, is still
That was a
not
lucky reckless
entirely
attack.
scrambled with himself. He goes to swing again and misses.
I feel like I should.
Boopnor, it's your turn. 6 being already hit in front of you, and then getting its skull lit on fire is still barely hanging on. As well as 2 is also not looking great.
Oh, they're
So
both weak.
one turn is
They
6,
both look
is
like they're
6
about the same.
seconds in combat.
I'll attack 2.
Good attack
And I'll
2.
use reckless attack again. Can I do that?
I don't know. How many times can you use reckless
I
attack?
don't know.
It just says you can choose 2 at the beginning of your turn, correct?
This is when you. It just I don't see an indicator of how many times.
Yeah, you're fine. Go for it.
All the times. Just do it.
20.
A nat 20?
Yeah.
Let me
Thank
write-
God, on my second roll. I'm so glad I did that.
Remind me
one.
when you guys get nat 20 so I can write them down.
Yeah.
Something is going to happen at a certain amount.
Oh boy.
Yeah, 20.
Alright. On number 2, go ahead and roll your damage die. 5 plus
8, 10? Total?
10 total.
I still have rage, right?
Uh-huh. It's doubled because it's critical, so it's going to be a total of 20.
Holy fuck!
Alright.
I turned him to powder!
Again, seeing number 2 not looking so great after getting hit a couple times, getting hit by the broadside of a sword, you take your club and simply hit it hard enough that most of it just explodes into bits of bone. Other parts are just powder. There's just dust where a lot of it was. As your club hits the ground like it just passed through air. 2 is now gone.
The one time I get a fucking critical hit.
Alright.
It's like the first thing you've killed.
It is Jordan's turn. And Jordan, with a ready
I killed some
arrow,
zombies like
is going to
way
take a
back
shot.
in the day.
Kind of
I killed like 2 zombies
take a
in
shot
the
at
first
number
battle.
5. He misses. It goes a little far. He's going to readjust for next turn. Darius, it's your turn. What do you do?
Wait, there's something after me?
2 has now been powdered.
Oh.
And
Everyone
6,
fucking
who you
won.
hit with a fireball, is not looking great. Or produce flame is not looking great.
I didn't want that again now.
Alright. Gonna produce another flame epically in your hand.
It's not gonna go well.
9.
9.
So
Plus 4
it's
is
13.
yeah, that number.
It hits!
Oh.
Good.
Aiming just a little tightly on this.
7.
Fuck.
Total 7 damage? Alright. You rolled a 7? On the die? Oh, just double check.
Yeah, she did.
I just wanted to know. You throw it. Kind of like, you just toss it. Hitting the skeleton, it engulfs in flame as the skeleton
cremation.
crumbles in a burning pile. Its skull almost comically falling with its two major bones, leaving the skull and crossbone on fire. It is 6
Spooky.
is now dead. All right. 1 is still alive. 5 is still alive. It is Arcana's turn. Arcana, 5 has come
We
to
fucking massacred
come
these
back
guys. We
at
can
you.
finish them off. We're way better at fighting now.
What are you doing?
This time around. We'll see about next game.
Hey man, I got a critical hit. I'm happy. I didn't realize you doubled if you got a critical. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Damage is doubled.
I should do that every time. It's only a 1 in 20 chance. Was that 5%?
1 in 5 chance. Or technically, yeah, 1 in 5. Or excuse me, I meant 5% chance.
Yeah.
But it is 1 in 20. You're more than right. Yes.
I'll
are you gonna
do pretty much the only thing I have that works very well, shocking grasp.
All right. Seeing 5 still rattling towards you, you're gonna give it another jolt. See how it functions after that. Alright, go ahead and roll a spell melee attack for me.
20?
Yeah. Add your spell attack modifier. Is that a nat 1?
No.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
It is.
Roll
Spell
a
attack
D-
modifier.
Roll
makes it a
D4.
6.
Roll a
The triangle.
Hey, wait, before you do, Austin, pick a number between 1 and 4.
Fuck. 3.
Alright, go ahead and roll a d4.
Roll lower than a 3. Fuck you. Fuck.
Oh my
You.
god, you fucking.
Putting out your shocking grasp, the skeleton almost bats your hand away as you just point it
I can
in your
turn
friend's
it into
direction.
one.
Go ahead and roll damage for your shocking grasp.
Which would be D8.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
You better not roll.
Roll with your right hand.
Roll with your right hand this time.
If you roll an 8, he's fucked. He's.
Pick
Come
it up.
on, dude.
Dude, fucking roll the dice. Don't fucking
well
throw it
underneath.
across the table.
That's
I'm
worse
not
than,
helping you.
That's
get
worse
that.
than a drop.
Yeah, that's worse than a drop. Don't be a cunt. Just roll it down. Dude, what the hell is your
Mid-sentence. You
issue?
couldn't
That
even
one,
finish
that
saying
one,
it.
I think he just accidentally
All right.
dropped it. But
Gabe, I'm gonna give you this. You are allowed to only roll in this from now on. Roll.
2.
Alright.
Thank you.
I'm still alive at least.
Austin,
You have that
you're
one.
battling skeletons, taking one out. You feel a jolt in your back as your bones rattle and your teeth clack. You don't know what happened, but you've been shocked.
It was a shocking.
The shocker, not the rocker, or
Darius,
the
roll
show
perception check
stopper,
real
but
quick.
the shocker.
6. Or 9. Sorry, I didn't
Never mind,
say
you don't
period.
see it. Alright. You hear Jordan laughing behind you. Alright.
Alright, my turn.
Han, it is your turn. 5 is still up. 1 is still up. 1 still on you. 5 still on Arcana.
I want to go for number 5.
Alright, you're gonna
But
turn
I-
around.
Yes,
Seeing
I
number 5.
I tell the barbarian to watch my back.
Okay.
Alright.
I got you in the back, too, honey.
That's like powder, some dude.
Baby powder's flying in the wind.
Who wants some whey protein?
Ew. That's 8.
Plus 6?
Yeah. I'm fading here. That's
14.
14.
No,
Wait,
16.
buddy, you got this. We're almost done.
Wait.
No, 8 plus 8 is 16.
6. Yeah, it's
14.
8. Yeah, it's 14. The alcohol hit my
14.
brain and then I was like,
Of course
yeah.
Yeah.
It hits with the broadside of your sword coming swinging on number 5. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me. Add your dex.
Dun.
9.
9.
Add your dex. 13.
Yep.
Coming around, swinging, seeing the jittering number 5. The jittering number 5. Roll perception check for me.
12.
12 total.
Yeah, because that is
Alright.
0.
You swing, destroying number 5, hitting it in its midsection. Its bones scatter across. It is
One
now also dead.
Got my back. So, someone
You do
better be
notice.
ready to-
5 was jittering just like you were after your shocking experience. Alright. It is now number 1's turn. Number 1 seeing you swing, it dodging out of the way to make sure it wasn't hit by the blade. You hitting, connecting with number 5, scattering across the field, across the route here. It is going to take its shot on you. And misses. Horrible.
Thank the Lord Almighty.
It again goes in for the dagger and just whiffs. Just really bad at this and really rolling poorly. It is now Fuknor's turn. Fuknor, you've destroyed all the enemies in front of you. The number 6 has been hit by another produced flame, leaving it in a skull and crossbones in a blaze. Very cool looking. You've powdered number 5 or number
2.
3 in front, or number 2 in
2.
front of you. Number 1 is the only one left.
Of course I attack number 1.
Alright.
Of course I use my
Are you gonna
first
push
attack.
anybody out of the way or move on top of the corpse of number 3 to attack number
I'll
1?
move on top of the corpse.
Alright, go ahead. Move on top of the corpse. Alright. With your great club! Are you gonna reckless attack?
Yeah.
Alright, still in your rage, feeling the fury burn inside you. Roll again.
19 plus whatever 5, so 24.
All right.
You go to crush your enemy.
Roll damage for me.
7, 10, 12.
All right.
I'm kicking some
Again.
ass this
It's
game.
again.
It is-
Collapsing.
Finally, I'm being
Collapsing
a
the skeleton in front of you. Absolutely annihilating it. You have completed this battle. Seemingly,
For
the-
Scotland!
the hint from your Arcana has given you the bludgeoning damage to do a significant amount of doing. It is now over. Combat is over. And your friend is now moving up. Jordan is now moving back up.
Can you translate this part for me?
Which part?
The end part.
Oh, the at higher levels?
Mm-hmm.
When you cast a spell using a spell slot at 2nd or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for each spell slot level above 1st. So, for example, if you cast it with a 2nd level spell, you roll 2d8s. At 3, 3d8s.
So I
Or
don't have
48s.
any second level spells yet.
Nope.
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Alright.
And
That is it,
cast
and we
it
should
on
conclude
you.
it for tonight. Next time. Greenest. Under siege.
Dude, I'm proud. I kicked some
Yes,
ass
we
that
did
You
time.
guys
actually
did really
Did
well.
well this
I
time.
killed some shit,
And I
man.
rolled really
I fucked
poorly.
up a spider. I killed 3 skeletons.
Don't you even.
I
You did
powdered a
great,
dude.
Hey,
I did a
My
critical hit.
favorite is lighting skeletons on fire because they have the coolest fire effect.
I
Are
don't
those fire
remember
effects
if they were.
If you light a skeletal minotaur on fire, it's really cool too. Because they or any metal thing on fire, it's very cool. No, metal things heal when fire hits them. So,
That makes sense.
No healing. No healing.
alright. Okay, everybody.
Okay.
Thanks to everyone who was watching.
Austin, are you still awake enough for anything?
I don't think so.
I need food.
You do need
That's
food.
Food's
Mister?
probably about it.
Alright.
Food to put
I'm
on
good
it,
for
too.
food.
Yeah, take
I
these
can
guys
meet
home.
anybody anywhere. Austin, are you in the mood for anything? That's still open? It's 10:30.
I just 10:30. There's not a whole lot open right now.
Isn't the Greek souvlaki near here?
They're
A Greek souvlaki,
Yeah.
I think.
Not that I'm hungry. I'm just saying.
I have food at home.
Yeah.
If you guys don't have food at home, I can bring spaghetti.
I'm not cooking right now.
I will cook.
I would probably do like McDonald's or
I'm in.
Wendy's or something like that.
Well, eating his food would be much better than McDonald's.
That's what you think. The McDonald's is easier.
I
Have you
while
ever
you
had
guys make
McPitchen?
a
It's
trip
pretty
to Boyce and
McPitchen.
Gabe's, I can even make a trip to McDonald's if I get your orders.
What do you
And
want?
then meet you guys at your guys' house.
I'll just go with him.
Are you gonna be awake enough if she goes with me?
Yes.
You'll be
He
fine?
had to find in
Yeah,
the
I'm
car.
trying.
Roll
Fine.
I mean, it's not that
Just
far,
everybody.
really. Plus, I'll be with him most of the way.
I was gonna say,
Do you know what he wants?
Yeah, she knows what I get.
Cool.
She knows what I
She
get.
knows your McDonald's order. How romantic.
That's true love. That's what that shit is.
I think I've had McDonald's like 3 times in my life.
Ever?
Really?
Dude, you're
Yeah.
missing out. McDonald's is great.
I've had McDonald's
It's
enough
alright.
to know that it's alright.
That fucking picture.
What
That's the
is that
picture we found in
picture?
that chair, remember? And he developed it.
Oh my god. Is
What?
that
Wait,
it?
can I see it?
So we got this chair for free at like this yard sale or whatever. They were just getting rid of a bunch of shit because
Mhm.
the people died or whatever. The last person that lived there. And we found this negative in the chair, and he
Wow,
developed
that
it.
was old as shit.
And he developed the picture, and that was the picture we found. It was a negative we found in the chair that we got.
Yep. Was it? Does that look like the house?
That wasn't the house, it was the chair.
No. I mean, in the picture. Is
I
that the
don't
corner of the
remember.
house?
It might have
I don't
been.
know if it was a house or if it's a church. It looks like a church.
I don't think it looked
That's
like
the
the
flowers
house.
of a church.
Oh no, that it did. It's hard to remember. It was up on the hill.
because it's.
Alright, I'll insert.
Some houses
Because
in
of
hell look
those.
like that, but that I don't.
And
think
then we
that
got the
one
that old grill that we ended up
Yeah,
turning
take me a
in
second.
to the other one.
Yeah.
I think it was funny. That was a great mod.
Dude, sitting on my ass all day makes me so tired. I'm bitching for bitching's sake. Also,
You know, I hate sitting all day.